They go! Merrivale are back in it!
Brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Kick off the ground by Dukas, it's a goal!
The Vet Group.
Porter left foot snap and goal, and there's Merrivale first.
Gleason Real Estate.
It's a goal, and it's another one!
And member for South West Coast, Roma, Britnell. Game day on Fitz Media Live.
Welcome to the MCG, the Merrivale Cricket Ground, for today's big clash between traditional rivals, Merrivale and Nirranda. Joining me today is my faithful colleague, we haven't seen him for a while, Nick Mills, and then, of course, in the van, the faithful leader, Liam Fitzgerald. Millsy, welcome.
Yeah, thanks. Happy to be back. Late call-up.
Late call-up, but big weekend for the Vale down here, celebrating 96. We won't talk about that grand final because I played in it. And the 2006 Premiership reunions, 20 and 30 years respectively. So it should be a big crowd.
Absolutely. As I was over sampling one at the bar before the game, was pre-game superstition, as you know, Paul.
Yes.
Yeah, a few of the 2006 crowd that I hadn't seen for, I reckon since 2006 started rolling in. So
yeah, no, there was some good players in both sides. I was in Melbourne at the time for the 2006, but definitely being on the ground for the 96 grand final, I had some good players, and there's a couple that aren't with us today anymore. Kane Densley was one of the best footballers and was best player on that ground, and sadly he passed away 12 months later.
Yeah.
But he was a fantastic player. Jace Porter, Johnny Atchison, Richie Umbers, Brow Fleming. There's a who's who of Merrivale footballers there.
Absolutely. I love the little article during the week too about
Chook and Zeke. Yeah.
Chook and Zeke. That's a fantastic one, 10 years apart.
And obviously James, it's hard to call him James, but James Kelly played a game a few weeks ago in the seniors as well, and did okay. We did that game, and every time he got it, he seemed to do something with it. So that's the thing with good footballers, they just get old.
They do.
They don't lose their ability, they just get old.
He's not even that old, Chook, I don't reckon.
No, but he's... with what he does with work and things like that, he would his body would feel it. So, yeah. And how have you been? You been ticking along?
Fantastic, ticking along. Just doing my thing out at Ellinsford when I'm not being at work on Saturdays.
Yeah, that's it. And chasing the family.
Chasing the family around, yeah.
As you
Netball,
do.
Football.
But today's game, Tigers coming off a loss to the ladder leaders last week in Ellinsford, but by my information, talking to a few people last weekend, it's probably their best game they've played. They were tough and hard at the ball.
Well, it was a very tough game. Didn't see much of it. I was cooking chips in the canteen. We were a bit light on. I sampled a few too. That's why I didn't want to go on camera today.
On camera, yeah. But Liam wants us on camera.
Yeah, doesn't think about how many potato cakes I have to quality assure.
Yes, that's right. You've got to make sure the quality's right for the paying public.
Yeah, the Cats just couldn't bury them. They were
couldn't
in front.
shake them.
They just couldn't shake them, and that was a testament to the skill of the Merrivale players. They've still got some very, very good footballers.
And the issue that Merrivale have, and once again today we'll see firsthand, is putting it through the big sticks. They've lost a lot of goal kickers. Obviously before the start of the year, Weir, Ryan, Wilson, and even today Barling and Jack Neve out of the side. That's a lot of goals.
Especially when you've got a big crowd in front of the bar to lose a Jack Neve.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's where he'd kick it from, to let the crowd know that he's kicked an absolute river.
And not only that, he would do so. And talking to him prior to the game, he broke his toe in the South Rovers night game here, and he just thinks it's just overcompensating in his groin. So he should be back after their bye. But, yeah, it's a game atmosphere set up for Jack, and he would get the crowd going with his antics.
Absolutely. Loves a highlight.
Does. And obviously we move on to the four-time reigning premiers, Nirranda. They dismantled an up-and-coming South Rovers last week. Obviously South Rovers had their key position forward and coach out in Watson, but 97 points in those trying conditions is a super effort by Nirranda.
Absolutely. You look back through and there's just some names starting to roll back in that just make life much easier when you're especially when you're a new pairing of coaches.
Well, that's right. Beardy and James Wilshire, the Rolls Royce. And talking to both presidents, both coaches from Nirranda earlier, they've got some soldiers to come back. A couple of late outs today. Danny Craven and the captain Regan Nutting throw on top of Matty Lloyd, Braden Harkness, Johnny Paulin, Dylan Parrish. there is a rumour around that a former Koroit forward maybe be going back out to Nirranda. Haven't heard any more about that, but he would be a handy little asset to them. But there's some good names still to come back into this side.
Absolutely. I did see the General Lloyd over there, which we talk about Braden Harkness as that quarterback for this team, but
he is the
Lloydie
general.
has been known as the General since I think he was 18 years old.
And talking to James Wilshire, the coach, he said he'd be doing the running the water, as is Johnny Paulin today. So effectively, they're just getting a few miles in the legs, the boys, without getting some miles in the legs.
I wonder if they'll do what the Prez did round one, Dylan.
And coach on the... and fill holes and stuff.
Fill holes. Did a bit of hole filling as well as the ground. But he did 12 Ks that day, he reminded me after the game. So.
Yes, well, he would have told everyone. I've got a new nickname for him, the President Pest. He doesn't like that one either. But a big shout out. We've got a couple of boys hanging around as well before we go. We got Dex, Sonny, Ollie, and there was one other which I forgot. Dex, Lenny, and Ollie. Come in, boys. Right. Who's going to win today?
Merrivale.
Merrivale. The boys are up and about for Merrivale.
Who's your favourite player for Merrivale?
Me. Dusty.
Who's Dusty? Oh, why don't you go with Jack Neve, the Ant-Man?
Angus Gardner, my brother.
Yeah. Angus Gardner?
Jack Neve.
Yeah, good choice. Neve's a good choice.
What about Nathan Krepp? Is he any good?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. All right, Fitzy, we might take a break. Thanks, boys. They've been hanging around for a little bit, but we'll be back after a short break from our major broadcast partners for the first bounce, I would think.
Hi, I'm Roma Britnell, and I'm your local Member of State Parliament. Together we can make the South West Coast an even better place to live. But I need you to let me know what's important to you. Only then can I truly understand your aspirations and be the best representative for you. Feel free to drop into my office and share your thoughts with me. I'm also online at romabritnell.com.au or catch me on social media. I'm here to work for you. Let's make it happen and let's make a difference.
Look at you blokes go, just not enough O's in smooth. It was good. Yeah, it was very good. Trav, just grab an earpiece and you might be able to hear me, I reckon, today. Alright. Yeah, just grab one of them.
Hi, Ben Cunnington here. When it comes to looking after my property, there's one place I trust, Bell's Garden Centre. They stock ride-on mowers from Ferris, Ariens and Country Clipper, plus small power equipment from Victor, Super Swift, Echo, Shindaiwa and Greenworks. With over 60 years combined servicing experience, they'll keep your gear running right. And it's not just machinery. Bells have everything for your garden, from giftware and pots to bird baths and concrete features. They even deliver anywhere across the southwest. So if you want the best for your yard, head to Bell's Garden Centre. They've got you covered.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
Yes, Grace, and there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since '49.
At ASAP Local Plumbing, we know that when it comes to your home or business, you need a team that gets the job done right the first time. From expert hot water system installations to full septic tank and drainage solutions, we handle the heavy lifting so you don't have to. We're your go-to, trusted professionals for water quality and filtration.
At the Vet Group, we strive to provide you and your pet with a service of the highest standard, which is both compassionate and professional. Our aim is to keep your pet strong and healthy with timely preventative advice and treatment when required. Should your pet need emergency care, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Your pet is an important member of your family, and as such, we treat them with the respect and empathy that they deserve. The Vet Group, your local vet.
G'day, Jeff Cook here at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool. We're more than just tyres. Our team not only specialise in helping you with your tyre needs, but other mechanical needs as well. The Tyre Factory Warrnambool has all the leading brands of tyres, including Hankook, Maxxis and VFG. Plus, we also offer a number of wheel packages and wheel alignments. Get in touch with us at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool for your mechanical needs. We are more than just tyres at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool, Raglan Parade.
Lava Street Veterinary Clinic on Raglan Parade is a caring, family-run clinic offering exceptional care at affordable prices. We're the only clinic in Warrnambool dedicated to small animals: paws, feathers, scales and fins. For over 40 years, our family tradition has been our commitment to your pet's wellbeing. With a purpose-built facility and the latest technology, we provide gold standard care. From community de-sexing days to special offers each month, experience the difference at Lava Street Veterinary Clinic.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs. Portable en-suites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire. Everything you need in one location.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off a tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
K9000 Dog Wash, your locally owned and Australian manufactured DIY dog wash. The quick, easy and trusted solution for washing your dog, no matter their size. Warm water, gentle shampoo and conditioner, flea and tick rinse, and safe, comfortable drying for a stress-free finish. It's fast, affordable and always available when you need it. With a bike wash and pet laundry available too. K9000 Dog Wash, making bath time easier for you and more fun for them.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
You can't beat local, and Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace is as local as it gets. You'll find the best quality fresh produce matched by friendly customer service. Daly's has your favourite brands, complemented by expert local grocers living in your community. In-house butchers and local liquor specialists are on hand to provide you the best our region has to offer. Join IGA Rewards for exclusive member discounts and cashback right here in your community. Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace. You can't beat local.
All new Hyundai Tucson. Tomorrow wants its car back.
And welcome back here to the MCG, or the Merrivale Cricket Ground, for today's clash between Merrivale, the home side, celebrating premiership reunions from 96 and 2000, versus Nirranda, the four-time reigning premiers. It should actually be a good game. Both sides have injuries, but the midfields still look pretty strong.
I think they still match up really well all across the ground. There's obviously going to be a lot harder for Manny.
Oh, yeah.
Who's going to? Yeah, I mean, he can do his thing all day, but when you're rucking against two big buggers like Rowbottom and Giblin,
yeah, well, that's right.
That's probably going to be where Nirranda will get the upper hand. Two ruckmen compared to one.
2-1, yeah, and they're both different ruckmen. Too, Hugh and
very
Will.
different.
So obviously the midfield matchups for the home side, you've got the Gleeson boys, Sam and Jack. I think one of them needs to probably play forward, but who knows?
Spent time. They pretty much filled holes all across the ground last week.
Jalen Porter will just do Jalen Porter things. Ned Bolden, I see he's named in the middle, and then the forgotten one, Dukas, he just goes. He's literally forgotten by opposition. but he still does really good things all the time. And then versus the midfield, scrub a name through, as we mentioned earlier, a couple of late out for Nirranda, Danny Craven and Regan Nutting. So I had Danny in the midfield as well. He was the final link in the chain last year towards that tilt for the 4th in the row. Was Danny Craven getting fit and being back in, but James Wilshire getting a few miles on in the legs and are on the engine of the Rolls Royce. Dylan, his brother, Dylan Philp, Brocky Neal and Louis Robinson through the midfield there. So it should be good.
I did get a photo from Dylan Wilshire. Just before James took over, was announced as the coach. First night of training for the year, took over as coach and had to get all new club merch. Was more than happy to throw him under the bus, which I thought was fantastic.
Good on you, Dylan. But the issue's been Merrivale's all season is no Barling or Neve, which means who's going to kick the goals.
Oh, I see Ruben Weirmouth in. I did notice him last week when I umpired the twos. He may be one of the tallest people unnervingly tall, number 13.
Obviously, Weirmouth's a famous name in the southwest. His uncle, I assume he'd be related to Ronnie Weirmouth, former Collingwood player and coach at Port Fairy. He may be son of Isaac Weirmouth, who was his dad played at Terang and is now a very well-known runner. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know anything about them, but I'm assuming there'll be some sort of relationship between.
And stood like at the centre bounce last week. I'm obviously not very tall, but I looked up to him and I went, "Holy shit, you are tall."
Tall drink of water. As I said, like he'll probably play ruck, which maybe release Manny forward a little bit. For rest, they can't afford Manny off the ground. But the swingman, Joey Britton, he played a bit of forward, bit of back. He just Scotty Kelly was moving him around where they needed. We missed the toss between Sam Gleeson and Luke Wheel, who is a standing captain for Nirranda. But I think predominantly a lot of the play will be down towards the Merrivale Social Club rooms where that wind is. Tip for the day?
I think Nirranda, but I don't think the margin will be, unless something drastic happens and they lose a couple more during the game. I don't think it'll be that big of a margin because I think they've got, well, you've always got something to play for, but there's a real bit of...
Yeah, there's a bit of nostalgia.
Nostalgia in it today, so they'll want to...
And the boys will get them up and about, especially if you've got a sniff.
Yep, if they've got a sniff there, it's anyone's game in the last break.
I'm thinking it's a big job for Jack Johnstone as well. He's going to have to play tall today. He's either going to get either Giblin, Rowbottom, or Harding, and Sean Barnes as well is either going to get the other. That's the key matchups for Merrivale. If they're going to win this game, those two gentlemen that we've just mentioned, Barnes and Johnstone, need a big game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for mine, I'd like to see Petrel Johnson go to Harding.
Yeah,
he's strong. Johnson, he's very strong. And I reckon for my Barnes plays better. He can play a lot taller.
Yep,
so,
okay.
Having said that, they're both forwards and Johnson has got a list of forwards that are probably scared of him in the Hampden League. So.
And we forgot to welcome the faithful leader in the back of the van. Liam, welcome.
G'day, boys.
How are you going today, mate?
I'm good. It just feels like the band's back together.
I could actually feel the teeth chomping in the bit, waiting for us to bring him in.
Actually, I wasn't even. I was quite happy for you to just continue on. I was just listening to you two just natter on. It sounded fantastic. I'm actually just making sure the netball's all good, which it is. So,
beautiful.
tick, tick, tick.
That should be a cracking game.
Have you got the keys there, Millsy?
No keys.
Oh, guys, we've only just gone live, Paul.
Might have to put the hood on. I'm getting a bit cold on the
bombs.
bombs.
Oh, my goodness me. No, you picture right, the netball game,
well,
Millsy.
There you go. Barnes has gone to Harding.
Will absolutely be a ripper.
Harding.
Over there.
Oh, yes. 1 versus 2 over there?
3 versus... 1. 3 versus 2. Yeah.
Collegians on top.
Or 5 versus 2, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, Niranda's still undefeated. In the A grade.
As we see umpire Lake, so the umpire is officiating.
Doesn't he look
Lake
good?
And Simon Dart, and it'll be Rowbottom versus Sandow. 1 down by Sandow. First handball to Dukas, over to Porter, back to Dukas by hand. Quick hands. Dukas now. He's got Sam Gleeson. Sam Gleeson streaming out. Wheels straight onto that right boot. Looking inside forward 50 for Nathan Krepp, but in the way looks to be McCulley, and he'll line up just outside forward 50. He'll square it up. He's got Gleeson still outside the arc on 50. Got Krepp now. Strong searching lead by Krepp. In the way was Wilshire, and the ball turns over. Sandow. Quick kick inside forward 50, and it's all Nirranda. Good defensive spoil on the goal line by Dukas, and that's the first goal to the Tigers. No, it's the swingman, Josh Britton.
It was Britton, a fantastic just pick up and threw it on the boot quickly there to Josh Britton.
And that's first blood to the Tigers, kicking uphill towards the midfield meets end of the Merrivale Recreation Reserve, or the MCG. And that's first blood to Merrivale. That's 1 goal straight to Merrivale. Nirranda yet to score.
Good start.
Very, very well set up there, the Nirranda defence, but just good vision from Mulcahy. How are we saying that?
Mulcahy. We'll go with Mulcahy.
Mulcahy.
You're asking the wrong person. Just an FYI.
And, just to square it up to back into Sam Gleeson, and then they work their way forward from there.
That's it. Centre clearance. No, not going anywhere. Wagstaff looking for... no, that's Neil. Neil flicks it over to the president in Wilshire. Took on the tackle. Good decision, umpire. And the resulting free kick goes in the way of Carroll. Carroll handball sets Dukas a task, but Porter with the strength comes bustling through. Back to Carroll. Handball intercepted by Wilshire. Back to Wilshire from Wagstaff. Kick up the chimney, and Sandow's all by himself.
Manny Sandow takes it from half-back. It goes out wide. He finds Watson. Watson's kick goes along into... It might be Dukas, is it out there? Dukas, his kick is quite a bit short. So we're going to have a ball up. Oh, no, free kick. Krepp's just given away the free kick there to Isaac Stevens, who wants to switch as it comes all the way across to the former ruckman, now full-time fullback, Jared Walsh. He's actually made me say that because I referred to him as a big dumb ruckman.
Yes, he's been very
Wilshire
very
picks it up, wrapped up straight away. A good tackle, no prior opportunity there.
And we'll see just in the picture there, number 21, Bronte McCann for the Nirranda Blues. First came back after 12 months out.
He did. I think he played twos last week.
Yeah, he played twos
last week. First senior game back, very handy. Come back there for Bronte McCann.
One down by Rowbottom into the hands of Wilshire. Kicks it forward. Big pack, and Gleeson just defensive spoil. That's of the Jack variety, and the ball will be thrown back in by umpire Robson. And we're smack bang centre wing here at the MCG, and it'll be Rowbottom and Sandow to do battle. Look at it, it's a who's who of gun midfielders today. Rowbottom wins down at the fall of the balls. Dukas, he has Porter, but he ignores Porter. Takes on the Philp. Poor handball. Wilshire intercepts. Back to Rowbottom. Rowbottom will slam it on the boot. Punching it forward. Coates in front. One down at the fall of the ball was by McCluskey. McCluskey finds Gleeson. Then Sandow. Sandow on the boot. He has Watson intercepted. And Philp has time and space. Looking for the big full forward in Harding. But in the way is Toby Dalton. Get out of the way, young fella. Let the forward go to work. Takes on the tackle. That's holding the ball. Good follow-up work by Sam Wilshire on Wilson Lenahan. The sock-up wearing Wilson Lenahan. And with the bright green boots, Sam Wilshire, who's been in pretty good form, Millsy.
He has. Obviously I only saw him round one and haven't seen him, but I thought we thought he was really good those conditions out there, and I reckon he played a handful of really good games last year as well.
Correct. Wilshire crosses arc of 50, poor ball drop, and it's not coming back from there with that breeze pushing it down to the social club rooms here at Merrivale. A first score on the board for Nirranda. It's a behind, and Jack Gleeson will bring it back in. Looking for options.
There's not much on offer at the moment.
Good old-fashioned huddle by the Vale.
Wasn't it? Haven't seen one of those for a while, so he's just going to stroll out, put it out wide, and it's going to go all the way out on the full. He's just got a bit too much on that.
Just pulled it a bit, did Sam. He was looking for Wilson Lenahan, and the resulting free kick will go in favour of Dylan Wilshire.
So Dylan Wilshire, he creeps in, he plays on now, kicks it towards the hot spot. It's a mongrel punt, but it finds
Neil
all by himself. Not entirely sure if Neil was the target.
No, he probably wasn't, but
he was unchecked.
He's a forward inside the forward 50 with nobody within 10 metres of him.
And that's and no doubt Dylan will be letting everyone know that's an
that'll
effective
pass.
stat.
Yeah. Brock Neal comes in, tight angle for right footer. Kick on its way. Looks good off the boot, and it's home.
That's a lovely kick.
It's a fantastic kick by Brock Neal. And that's Nirranda's first. And on the Macco High scoreboard sees Nirranda lead 1-1-7 to Merrivale 1 straight goal.
Hi, I'm Roma Britnell, and I'm your local Member of State Parliament. Together we can make the South West Coast an even better place to live. But I need you to let me know what's important to you. Only then can I truly understand your aspirations and be the best representative for you. Feel free to drop into my office and share your thoughts with me. I'm also online at romabritnell.com.au or catch me on social media. I'm here to work for you. Let's make it happen and let's make a difference.
Jamie Lakes gets us back underway. Manny and Rowbottom go out at Porter. Just waltzes through the middle, gets the kick out, but it's a lovely spoil out there. Handball off from, that might have been Riley McConnell. He just fits it forward to Manny, who's gone forward after that ruck, gives it to Gleeson. That's Sam. Great smother there by the coach, just showing the boys how to get it done, but Sandow follows up his work. McConnell, he's run down by Toby Dalton. That is holding the ball.
He set McConnell up.
Set him up there, absolutely.
And Toby Dalton was sniffing blood in the water, wasn't he?
He signed with Hawkesdale and then decided to come back. He probably didn't want any of this Lewis Q giving himself best on as the coach business.
I did see that.
As
holding the man free kick going in
yeah,
favour
Wilshire
of
never actually
President
really took possession
Wilshire.
of it.
Wilshire now. He's got no one to kick to other than the big fella in Sandow. Back inside, finds Robinson. Robinson looking for Harding, coming out from full forward. Great kick by Robinson. Oh, good defensive spoil by Barnes. Handball by Merrivale. Back to Sandow. Sandow tumbles a kick forward, and it's... that's
Sam
gotta be
Wilshire's
a free
taking the
kick
high.
Too high against... I'm not sure who that was against.
It was either Carroll or...
I reckon it might have been Carroll.
Or
Number
McCluskey.
40.
I can't tell
there.
which one. They were both sort of in the vicinity of going for the ball.
They were. It was just, he was down and got him a bit high, and it's Wilshire has the Rolls Royce.
It's going to be a long day if you're leaving him unattended.
No, that's Dylan Philp. What am I saying?
No, that's Wilshire.
Sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
James Wilshire. I should know the Rolls Royce. Wilshire now. Coming in. Kick on its way. Runs around to the right. Kick on its way, and he likes it off the boot. Does James Wilshire. The co-coach at Nirranda, and sees them move on to 2-1-13, leading Merrivale 1-6 on the Macco High scoreboard. Good passage of play, and they were smart there. Manny had dropped himself in the hole, and they lowered their eyes. Millsy.
Yeah, well, that's what you got to do, because what's Manny really, really good at? Taking those intercept marks.
Correct.
He'll get to the contest, but if he's not where the ball is, he's usually where you want it to go.
Correct.
And yeah, it was Wilshire, as soon as he got that free kick, he was looking short. And so, well, James Wilshire, why is he unattended in the forward 50? Why is he unattended anywhere on the ground?
Rowbottom and Sandow do battle. Good contest there. One down by Sandow. Fumble there, but it's Robinson. Snap around the corner by Wilshire. Marking defensively is Nicholson. Nicholson will chip it over and find Sandow. Sandow now got Gleeson inside the centre square. It's smack bang in the middle of the... No, that's Dukas, I'm sorry.
He does look like a Gleeson, doesn't he?
He does look like a Gleeson. Ollie Dukas chip over, finds a Gleeson this time in the Sam variety. Nirranda have got numbers behind the ball. Sam has an option in Porter. Centre, half forward flank here at the G. Inside, looking for Crep. In away was Rowbottom.
Stevens can't get it, but handball out from Rowbottom, but it's only as far as Josh Britton undoes himself with a bit of twisting and turning. Thrown on the boot, an intercept mark by Jalen Porter. Porter looks back straight inside. The target is Brad Bell, but it's a great spoil as James Wilshire kicks it long, a long clearing kick. It's a 2-on-1, brought to ground by Carroll. And a free kick there to Josh McCluskey. Had his head over the ball, and Philp just grabbed him a little bit high.
Looks like Nirranda are pushing a man behind the ball. So I think the only way Merrivale can get it deep inside forward 50 is if they can move it quickly and not allow them to get the man behind the ball.
Might have to go out and investigate it quarter time and find out how long it's been since Bronte McCann and that man who just spoiled it there, Brendan Richardson, since they last played together.
Oh, they would have played a lot of footy
from
together?
Cobden, yes. Both from Cobden. Robertson goes through the middle. Streaming through. He wants to give it a mongrel punt forward, and a mongrel punt it is. Sits up well, Lenihan, and Neil can't take it with him, but Lenihan gets the handball out to McLaren. He can't gather, but he'll feed the handball too much on it for the Rolls-Royce. Porter's brought down. Probably didn't have the ball play on, says Darty.
It's Bolden now. Bolden steps around a would-be tackler. Handball over, finds Dukas. Just that bounce of the ball, but it's Wilshire now. Kicks it inside forward 50 to a one-on-one, but it's all Merrivale, and a rush through by Sam Gleeson. Lives to fight another day, and he's got players out here on this near side. Finds the petrol, John Stone. He'll just have to hold it up, and he'll probably just find Manny out here. Sandown now. He's waiting for numbers. See Nirranda folding back. Kick is a bit high for Nicholson. Handball up off the ground by McLaren, but
Bradley
it's
Bell.
Bell punches it inside, finds Gleeson over to McConnell by hand. In the way was Robinson, but it'll be Stevens, who looks to be playing back today. Quick kick forward, and it's Jack Lenihan leading out, man in front, as every good forward should be. And you can see in the front of Nick Harding, there's two Merrivale players. Lenihan, chiseling little kick, great intercept, spoil there by Gleeson. Looking for Porter now. Overrunning at Philp. Good tackle, good pressure on the ball. Gleeson to Porter. Just a bit hot with the handball was Gleeson. Steps inside a would-be tackler.
Oh, lovely step.
Jack Gleeson. But in the way is Lewis Robinson. Squares it up. Has Rowbottom. Ball coming inside forward 50. Looking for Giblin, but it's Sandow.
That's the perfect spot there Manny was in, wasn't it?
Sandow being Sandow. What's going on here?
It's too close. He says, bring it back behind the mark.
Anyway, Merrivale have numbers.
Manny was on canteen duty today.
Was he really?
How are his chips and gravy?
Gleeson.
Yeah, not bad.
For Bolden.
Pick it up, Ned. Ned picks it up. His dad gave me a wave last week, gave me some advice while I was umpiring the twos last week. Richardson ducks the tackle and looks inboard. Kicks over the top of Harding, but gathered by Neal. Neal throws it on the boot. Brock Neal.
The corner.
It has gone through, and a lovely goal by Brock Neal.
That's a contender.
That'll be a contender for the QX3 goal of the day by Brock
Correct.
Neal.
That's his second.
That is his second. Sees Nirranda move on to 3-2-20, leading Merrivale 1 straight goal, 6 on the Macco High scoreboard.
Hi, Ben Cunnington here. When it comes to looking after my property, there's one place I trust, Bell's Garden Centre. They stock ride-on mowers from Ferris, Ariens and Country Clipper, plus small power equipment from Victor, Super Swift, Echo, Shin-Daiwa and Greenworks. With over 60 years combined servicing experience, they'll keep your gear running right. And it's not just machinery. Bells have everything for your garden, from giftware and pots to bird baths and concrete features. They even deliver anywhere across the southwest. So if you want the best for your yard, head to Bell's Garden Centre. They've got you covered.
Welcome back here. No clear winner from the centre ruck duo. And there's 50 metres against There was a free kick for a throw, and the ball wasn't given back to Sandow, and umpire Dart had no hesitations of calling 50, and that was 50.
Yep. You've
all
got
day long, you've got to give it back to the person who has been awarded the free kick. Sandow now has Bolden, finds Bolden short. Probably another 5 or 6 metres inside from where Manny Sandow would have had the shot for goal. Tough kick uphill into whatever breeze there is. We do have the window down in the van, and there is a bit of a breeze coming from the north. Bolden now taking full advantage of the stand rule. In front was Stevens. Just didn't have the journey.
No, it's a good mark by Stevens, and I'm liking him in the back line so far already.
He's a smart footballer, is Isaac Stevens.
Kick comes out, so it's Bolden gets it up, gets the handball, misses Sandow though. He picks it up cleanly off the deck, but his handball puts his teammate under pressure. Comes into Gleeson. It's Jack. He kicks to the hot spot. Britton's the target. Richardson can't mark, should have marked. Wheel comes through.
Pressure from Porter. Handball up, looking for the Captain America and Krepp, and off the ground.
And
Nathan Krepp gets it.
Another contender.
What a goal.
Another contender for the QX3 goal of the day. Nathan Krepp. Good pressure work there on the back line by Merrivale, and it sees Merrivale moved to 2 goals straight 12, trailing Nirranda 3-2-20. That's an 8-point margin to the Nirranda Football Club.
Absolutely. But Jalen Porter didn't grab it cleanly, but he just whacked it out to the advantage and Crep swung that big, thick leg at it and got it through. It was a lovely goal.
Over at the netball
big,
court.
strong leg.
Over at the netball court quickly,
legs.
boys. It's a pretty close game. It's almost quarter time, and it's 12 goals apiece over there. So, as expected, a very close game over there at the A-grade netball.
Ball's thrown back up, and it's Wearmouth versus McCann, but Philp gets the centre clearance. Name written all over it was Lenehan. Barnes reads the fly to the ball. Quick handball, looking for Petrel Johnstone. Johnstone, handball, finds Bolden. Bolden takes on the tackle. Back to Lenehan. Finds McCluskey on this near side. McCluskey has Dukas. Little chip kick. But you see Nirranda folding back. Bolden looking for Sandow. Could have been a free kick against Walsh at the fall of the balls. Bell inside's got Gleeson. Gleeson finds Britton. Britton has time and space. Just a bit hot for Crep. Crep will go off the ground again here. What's the way?
Oh, it just bounces the wrong way. The foot race was on, wasn't it?
Did everything right there, Nathan Crep, but Josh Britton just wasn't good enough to hit him. Just a fraction high. And that's the first blemish on the Merrivale scoreboard.
Wheels kick goes to McLaren. McLaren quickly out to the Rolls-Royce. James Wilshire, the coach, goes down the line and finds Neil. Neil grabs it on the second bite of the cherry.
That's a pretty good mark.
That was I thought he was well under it. He plays on fast. He wants to go long. Nick Harding's the target, but it's dropped short, bounces over his head, and just taken across the boundary line by Barnes.
And Wagstaff had a bit of how you going down there. Pretty quick footy today.
It's very quick footy.
It's been very sharp, and both sides are moving the ball well. Shows you can score uphill.
It comes in.
Thrown back in and one down by Giblin. No clear winner. Giblin bends down from that tall height at the fall of the ball. Is Lenehan. He's kicked for touch. Umpire Lake says, I'll throw it back in. Or is it out of bounds on the full? Not sure. Throw in. No, Dylan Wilshire think he'll be playing lasso here. We're not in the AFL, young man. And umpire Robson will throw it back in and Wearmouth. He's a big, tall drink of water, isn't he?
He is.
Giblin.
And a head of hair and a half.
Oh,
Bolden can't pick it up. The handball's up by Wilshire. And now Sam Wilshire fumbles it through the pack. And Bolden's gang tackled there by, what's a pack of Wilshires called?
Pack of Wilshires?
That's a very good question. I'll have to go to the thesaurus.
Doing the...
What's a dinosaur going to do to help us? Bolden backs out of the pack with the handball. Oh, I don't know if that was a handball, but Sam Wilshire chops it off. Gets it to Wagstaff. Wagstaff finds Harding on the lead. Harding takes the mark right in front of that building 2006-96 crowd. G'day, Fredo Knowles. I can see him there. Harding on the snap and didn't quite bring it back far enough across the face. One behind.
You right?
Snapper. Take your time.
Still recovering. I thought he was still recovering from my joke.
I think he was.
He's a key forward. That's his job.
Too quick. A big kick from Gleeson. Beautiful kick out to Wilson Lenehan. Finds him right out in front of the light pole. He plays on, wants to come inboard. It's not the greatest kick. Coates gets the fist onto it. Walsh has fallen over 50 metres off to play. Bradley Bell picks it up. He's gang tackled. Oh, apparently he got rid of it, so we'll say play on.
Irving now punches it back inside forward 50, but in the way is that man, Dukas. Dukas has a short option in Watson. Now they're just going to control the ball a little bit here, Merrivale. Has Porter streaming out. Jalen Porter, good work there by Richardson. Fumble by Gleeson. Stacks on the mill, gets it out to Gleeson. Philp in the way, too high. Free kick in the favour of Dylan Wilshire. Wilshire now. He's got Giblin streaming forward. He's got the man behind the ball in Lenehan. Finds Philp. Didn't carry, play on. Good decision, umpire. Dobson now steps around. Dobson does Philp. Kick it inside to the hot hand in Neil. At the fall of the balls, Lenehan. Back to Gleeson by hand. Gleeson takes a step around a would-be tackler. Out in that far wing is
It's going to be brought back.
Holding the man, I believe.
Yeah, back.
Was the call.
Free kick
Probably slowed Merrivale down. They're
Yeah.
probably out with the kick out. But anyway.
That's it. Lenihan will get the resulting free kick. Seen Neil a couple of times. This has been probably his best start so far this year.
I think the round one he might have played. Did he play back?
He might have. And for some reason, he looks a bit fitter.
He does. He is. I actually, thought he looked trim. But
well done, Manny Sandow. Let's the man McCluskey take an uncontested mark. McCluskey chip over the top, find Bolden in front of Coates.
Bit of the ball early, Bolden so far today.
He has. Bolden now. Probably looking for Porter. Poor kick, but in the way. Oh, Britnell.
Perfect
kick. On his right foot. Chip it inside. Finds Dukas.
Somehow the
Dukas
floater.
has a free man inside forward 50. Play on. No one there to support.
Well pressured by Wagstaff on the mark.
Chip it out to Petrel Johnstone. He wanted to get the ball moving, but he just didn't get off his mark quick enough to Dolly Dukas.
He needed to push back hard.
Johnstone has Porter. Great kick, Jack Johnstone. Good hands there by Jalen Porter. Jalen Porter look for Krepp. Kick on Nathan Krepp's head. And that's
lovely spoil by Wheel.
Set up for Nathan Luke Wheel all day long. Kick like that's a free kick against Ubergang.
Every day of the week.
In favour of Dobson, I reckon.
No.
Yeah, it looks like Will Dobson, isn't it?
No, that is...
No, that's
Kane
Wheelmouth. I reckon he's a left footer too. And if he's going to snap around a corner from that distance, he has got no hope. I told you.
Absolutely. Shy to the square, rushed, punched through for a behind, so Wheel will take the kick in.
I was holding my breath there because it looked like it was on target, but it was never high enough.
Don't hold your breath, mate. Gosh.
Wheel kicks it out. Philp plays on quickly. He's another long kick down the ground. It's a one-on-one, and Giblin just gets in front of Weirmouth. It's a good mark. He wants to go on quick. This is good quick footy from Nirranda as they go forward again. Sam Wilshire. Oh, good intercept mark. McCluskey. That's a fantastic mark. Looked like it was going to carry to Sam Wilshire, but he just stuck the hands in the air at the right time as Dukas takes a mark on the back flank.
This is anyone's game here. Merrivale doing enough uphill.
Well, unfortunately, that kick's cut off by Philp, not the best by Dukas.
Squaring up. Kick from Philp finds Wilshire at the centre wicket area here at the MCG. Wilshire just a chipper. Porter. No clear winner at the fall of the ball is Wagstaff. Tries to bustle through the pack and umpire Lake says, I'll have it. Ball will be thrown up 35 metres out directly in front of the Merrivale and Nirranda goals, favouring the Merrivale drive end of the ground. And we've gone 23 minutes and it's a 7-point ball game, Millsy.
Absolutely. It's been a cracking, fast game of football.
Yeah. One down by Merrivale.
Johnston throws it on
kicks
the boot.
the touch. It's a foot race. Dobson versus Wilshire. Dobson, just keep your feet, Dylan.
Did well. Dobson. Oh, he might have been legged. Oh, no, he was legged.
Jamie. He was the only bloke doing the... Anyway, play on. Wilshire finds Philp by hand. It's not coming back from there, but Hugh Gibson's got his name written all over it. No.
Giblin just paddles it to himself. Can't pick it up.
The ball. Neil for his third.
Neil.
Steps around.
There it is.
He's not going to do it. He's done it.
I think he's heard about the QX3 goal of the day.
And he's got three.
What a goal.
He's kicked 3 goals for the day, and he's got 2 contenders. That sees Nirranda move to 4-3-27, leading Merrivale 2-2-14 on the Macco High scoreboard.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
TPS grades, and there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Welcome back here to the MCG and sees Nirranda skip away to a 13-point lead. Millsy.
Absolutely, a fantastic pick-up and finish there from Brockney, which we were just saying in the break. We saw him earlier in the year and off. It definitely played out of position. They did have a lot of injuries and a lot of people out, but he's definitely a forward.
Good tap down by Rowbottom in the ways. Dukas handball sets his man Porter at talons, and that's holding the ball. Just gave him the hot potato, did Ollie Dukas.
Absolutely.
Good tackle there by Toby Dalton.
Didn't want to let go, did Toby Dalton, so he kicks in and finds
Coote slipping over at the wrong time with Sandow.
So Tyler Coates directly in front. He's going to have to probably kick it from just inside the 50.
With Breeze downhill. Ball will carry a bit further. Tyler Coates. both called him Coots there. Coates now crosses the arc of 50. Kick on its way. Just chips it up in the air. It's long and strong, but it misses to the left. And that's the 5th minor score to Nirranda. Sees them move on to 4-5-29, leading Merrivale 2-2-14 on the Macco High scoreboard.
Absolutely. Gleeson again just takes his time. Doesn't rush when it's on the kick-ins. Runs his full measure. Kicks it long. It's a good long kick too to the pack. Brought down by Barnes. He's tackled. Somehow got it out. Not sure how. Porter can't get it, but he whacks it out of the congestion. And we'll have Stacks on the mill. No, yeah, flicked out wheel. Thought he was away with it. But it's going to be Jamie Lake's ball. He's going to ball it up just around from the Merrivale bench.
8.5 minutes before half-time over at the Netball, and there is still 1 goal in it, boys, in the second quarter. So only 8 minutes left till half-time.
Last year's grand finals over there, but Footsy.
Yes, absolutely, and no doubt Nirranda will be keen to bounce back after that little day out at the Reed Oval.
Correct. The ball's thrown back in, 1 down by Rowbottom at the fall of balls. Wilshire, handball over to Dalton, missed his target. Did Dalton at Sandow. Clearing kick by Manny Sandow, 2-on-2 contest at the fall of ball.
Stevens just sinks the slipper
out of
into
midair. It could have been a deliberate out of bounds. Young Weirmouth thinks it might be, hands it back. Now there's the long and the short of it too.
Absolutely.
The little boundary umpire and the big ruckman. And Sandow throws it, goes battle against Rowbottom at the fall of the ball. It's Merrivale. Sandow bustles through the pack, finds Porter.
Porter flicks that fancy handball over the top.
Step inside is by Dukas.
Good smother.
McConnell now snap around the corner, looking for and finding the swing man in Brinton. And he'll line up for his second goal, will Josh Britton. But I wouldn't mind betting that Josh Britton will look for a better option. So if you're a forward in for Merrivale, I reckon it's Josh Britton, isn't it?
That is Josh Britton, absolutely.
Josh Britton, he'd be looking to give this off. And if he doesn't, I'll be standing at the back behind post, because that's where it'll finish. Britton on the siren. Kick on its way. It's high. It's up. He's given it the fist pump.
He's completely ignored you.
He's missed.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's sniffing around for a goal. There was Josh
He
Britton.
was.
But he couldn't pass it because the siren went. Liam,
That's a shame.
It was a shame, because I'd imagine he's a very unselfish player, is Josh Britton. And it sees on the quarter time, Nirranda leading Merrivale in a very entertaining first quarter of football. 4-4-28, leading Merrivale 2-3-15. Millsy.
Absolutely, yeah. We were expecting some good matchups, but I wasn't expecting the footy to be that fast.
Pinging, wasn't it?
3 kicks and Whopper Harding was having a shot there before. Like, I know there's a strong breeze going to that end. I'm wondering how often do they practice their goal kicking at training towards the midfield meet end, do you reckon? Or is it all right down here?
Yeah, all done down
Yeah.
here, for sure. It's a long way to go.
Yeah, it is
You're
a
just not
very.
doing it.
It is a
It's
very.
probably, it'll probably actually be an easier end to kick for goals there, because you're not going to actually kick it over the hill. That's why they've got the netting. But at quarter time, a very entertaining game of football. We have to sit down and work out some best players.
Absolutely.
But we'll be back after this break from our major partners.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off a tackle, back down the line to Sam, Stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
At ASAP Local Plumbing, we know that when it comes to your home or business, you need a team that gets the job done right the first time. From expert hot water system installations to full septic tank and drainage solutions, we handle the heavy lifting so you don't have to. We're your go-to, trusted professionals for water quality and filtration.
At the Vet Group, we strive to provide you and your pet with a service of the highest standard, which is both compassionate and professional. Our aim is to keep your pet strong and healthy with timely preventative advice and treatment when required. Should your pet need emergency care, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Your pet is an important member of your family, and as such, we treat them with the respect and empathy that they deserve. The Vet Group, your local vet.
G'day, Jeff Cook here at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool. We're more than just tyres. Our team not only specialise in helping you with your tyre needs, but other mechanical needs as well. The Tyre Factory Warrnambool has all the leading brands of tyres, including Hankook, Maxxis and VFG. Plus, we also offer a number of wheel packages and wheel alignments. Get in touch with us at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool for your mechanical needs. We are more than just tyres at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool, Raglan Parade.
Lava Street Veterinary Clinic on Raglan Parade is a caring, family-run clinic offering exceptional care at affordable prices. We're the only clinic in Warrnambool dedicated to small animals. Paws, feathers, scales and fins. For over 40 years, our family tradition has been our commitment to your pet's wellbeing. With a purpose-built facility and the latest technology, we provide gold standard care. From community de-sexing days to special offers each month, experience the difference at Lava Street Veterinary Clinic.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs. Portable ensuites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire, everything you need in one location.
Welcome back here to the MCG in what has been a very entertaining first quarter. Fingers crossed, Millsy, this is where it stays. A very entertaining quarter, or 3 quarters to come. Merrivale kicking downhill, down breeze. This term have had enough of the ball to say that they're going to be in this game for long periods of time.
Absolutely. They worked it up. A couple of the shots might have been from a bit deep, but they took their time to try and get it in deeper. They can't risk blazing away, though, and doing those big, think where from the centre circle we'll get it. Yeah. Shallow entries. They want to be kicking it 15 metres out if that's the case, because a shallow entry or trying to go from the back of the cricket square here into forward will play in the hands of a McCann, a Wheel and a Richardson who read the ball. Obviously, we know how well Wheelie reads the ball. And now with McCann and Richardson there alongside him, and Stevens, who was brilliant in that first quarter, I thought.
Yep. I think if you can get it forward of the centre square, I think you can have a legitimate shot at goal.
Yep.
Today, there's a couple of times there that Manny passed it from that free kick, resulting 50. If he's getting that going downhill, he lines up and kicks that. He probably kicks it through post high.
Yep.
That's obviously the drop as well. I think there's about a 12-metre drop from the top to the bottom end of the ground here at Merrivale. I think. Someone told me that. That might just sound like I know.
Might have been just you that might have told yourself that, or did you just make it up? And
potentially. 12 metres is a lot, but
yeah, it is.
It's a big, long oval.
It is.
But over 200 metres, it's probably, looking at it, it's probably a decent 4-iron up from the bottom to the top.
Jeez, that's a big call. Hey, just quickly, we've got the netball on the screen at the moment, just while we're at quarter time. Still only 1 goal in it into the third quarter. Towards the end of the second quarter, I should say. 50 seconds left. Nirranda up by a goal. So very competitive. And of course, if you like your netball, that's also live on our Facebook page and live on southwestlocalnews.com.au as well. So make sure you channel surf backwards and forwards.
I'm sure plenty of people will be, because these two teams, football and netball, have been contenders
big
rivals for how long? Yeah, best part of a decade.
Long
time, longer. But the last decade, you think a grand final day, you think of these two teams. To be honest,
I think the rivalry started when you had hair, Millsy.
Oh, it's probably going a bit longer than that.
Fair
I only lost it when I met you.
True. Yeah.
And you should stop talking about hair.
Oh, come on.
Living in the past, my friend.
No, I've actually got some. I've got some new shoots coming through.
Advanced hair, yeah.
Yep. And that's on my head too.
Not
my arms.
Best players for the first quarter, Millsy. We both discussed it. The home side.
Yeah, for the home side, I think I was really impressed with young McCluskey, Josh McCluskey.
He was pretty good.
Took some and brilliant intercept mark, but he sort of backed himself and run off his opponent there a few times. The ever reliable Oliver Dukas Porter just strong through the contest and getting the ball out. Ned Bolden really started to find some ball and a bit of run and carry through the back half of that quarter. And the man that didn't listen to you when he snapped it there, have that shot was Josh Britton.
Yeah.
Didn't quite put it to the post you told him to, but he was fantastic.
But what I was saying, the siren went, so he has to have a shot at goal. Like he's a very unselfish footballer, as Josh Britton, and the ball will be thrown back up and to start the second term, one down by Sandow, but the fall of ball is Robinson in the way is Gleeson. Gleeson quick kick forward, intercepting, good kick off the ground.
Someone's car alarm's off.
Sandow.
That's
takes
holding
on a
the
tackle.
ball.
Good
Oh, he's
two-man tackle.
Great tackle.
McCann and Wagstaff, I think it was.
Might have been McLaren who laid that tackle. Jono McLaren. It's fantastic. Just to finish off those thoughts there, I thought for Nirranda in the first quarter, Brock Neal obviously with 3 goals and 2 absolute QX3 goals with 8 contenders. And then obviously the Rolls-Royce Wilshire was brilliant, just uses the ball well every time. Sam Wilshire was great, got in and under and really found some pace going forward. Good mark there by Britton in front of the Travis Cloak's glove, Jared Walsh.
Britton now got a man inside off the side of the boot, but in the way will be number 49. That's an interesting number. That's Will Wilshire. There's a few Wilshires out there. There's 4 of them out there.
I think there might be a family reunion going on no one told us about.
That's it. Squares it up and it's got Richardson.
And I thought Lewis Robertson was brilliant too, in and under.
Yeah.
Richardson's kick comes down the line. It's 2-on-2. Oh, Sam Wilshire's taken the worst fly you've ever seen. And
what was he thinking there?
I don't know, because he had to go over 18 feet of ruckman.
10 points for the effort, though.
Lenihan steps inside looking for Bolden, but Richardson, good work there by Lenihan, causes a whole heap of havoc. Under the fall of the ball was, Merrivale missed it all, and it's Gleeson finds Dukas. I think it was Nicholson to Carroll to Gleeson. Squares it up, does Dukas finds Sam Gleeson. Sam Gleeson punches the inside forward 50, got Krepp all on his own.
Beautiful little double back lead there from Krepp.
That's the smartness of Captain America, Nathan Krepp.
The Capitan.
Who'll go back and line up for his second goal on the day. Krepp now coming in, kick on its way, likes it off the boot, finger in the air.
He's happy.
Nathan Krepp. That's his second. That's Merrivale's third. Sees them move on to 3-3-21, trailing Nirranda 4-4-28 on the Matco Higher scoreboard.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
Leave him on your own at your peril.
It was just a brilliant. He led, wasn't used, double back, and sort of turned a bit earlier than what Wheelie may have thought he was. But it was beautiful use of the ball because they didn't blaze in with the breeze. They went across the other side of the ground and then lowered their eyes to the lead-up target. It was fantastic football. As Jamie Lake throws it up, Sandow gets the big punch out. Porter takes it in front of him. Handballs it back to Gleeson, who gives it back to Dukas. Dukas misses Porter. McLaren overruns it. Porter doesn't overrun it. He's taken high and will get a free kick just inside the centre square.
And just a shout out to Mother, who's watching us on YouTube. Jack Johnstone's mum's over in China watching us.
Oh, we haven't been to China before.
Well, we have today. And they look to be on here, Merrivale, big time. And they're going to be kicking with the aid of the reunion crowd in the last quarter. So if they're thereabouts, they'll be a sniff.
As Dylan Philp shows some wheels, gets the kick down. Oh, Neil can't quite grab it. He was biting those ones in the first.
Good work there by
And it's on. And it's on, boys.
It's on.
Justin McConnell there showed really good courage. And it's on. It is on.
I don't think he has much choice about it. He's lying on the ground.
He seems a bit pinned.
What's happening here?
I don't know. That was just a pretty good contest, I thought, but the boys took exception.
But I thought Jamie Lake paid a free kick there.
He's changed his mind. He said, I'm just going to throw the ball up. You boys can play footy if you want. Gets balled up. Row bottom. Gets it back.
Kick inside, forward 50. No, intercept mark is by Lenihan. And it's kicked down the outer wing, and Rowbottom just fists it out of play in front of the Kelly Hotel sign out there on that far wing, next to the Roma Britnell sign there, Millsy.
Absolutely. Roma
Britnell thrown back in, but
all about town last weekend. I see.
Who was that? Roma.
Roma.
Yeah,
she's down at the train station in the foreshore.
She was at Allensford a couple of weeks ago.
She was an invitee of the mayor.
I was going to say, you can't knock him back.
Can't knock back when the mayor sends the invite.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a free kick.
In favour of Nirranda and McLaren.
I think she's got the mayor on speed dial at the moment, speaking about the trains.
Dropping the ball, finds Robinson. Kick inside, looking for Irving. He's got Giblin against Gleeson. Good defensive spoil there by Jack Gleeson. And if we were watching the bounce, it would be bang with the golden fist out of bounds, and it's halfway up the hill towards the Merrivale Primary School. But yeah, imagine being away on holidays and tuning in, listening to us mugs over all the way in southwest Victoria.
Amazing.
Ball's won down by Giblin, but the fall of the ball is Merrivale. It was Porter over to Gleeson. Kick inside, Lenihan up the chimney to a 2-on-1. Rowbottom punches it down at the fall of the ball is Irving. Ball will trickle out in front of Irving and Riley McConnell in front of the Bells Garden Centre sign here at the Merrivale Cricket Ground. And it's a good crowd. There's a lot underneath the horning over there in the social club. One down by Robinson, but it's Sandow. Rovesy's opposite Ruckman's tap, but it's Richardson backing back. Good courage. Fall of the ball. Handball back to Crap. Crap. Got it!
Oh, no, he's missed it. Oh, no.
Early. It would have been another contender.
Would have been.
He looks to be on today, Nathan Crap. He's been a bit quiet, but he's really finding his feet in this second term.
Certainly does.
Yeah, well, don't forget, he's not the bloke. You think you forget about him. He's having a quiet day, and then he can bob up and kick you three.
All of a sudden, he's back.
Defensive spoil by Sandow. Two-man tackle. Still don't bring the big fella down in Sandow. Handballs it back to the young boundary umpire. Yeah, well, that's 2-2 to Nathan Crep today. And he looks to be on. Sees Merrivale move to 3-4-28, trailing by a goal. 4-4-28.
Good tap from Sandow to Dukas. Just throws it on the boot. It's ugly. It's effective, and a good spoil there by the Travis Cloak's glove. Richardson traced to the boundary, gets the kick away.
Good body work there by Gleeson.
Beautiful body work, but Irving gets on the end of it, gives the handball to Rowbottom. Why you handball back to a ruckman? Keep running yourself, Irving. You're quicker, but it's a good pass to Giblin.
Giblin now in front of the Merrivale coach's box. Hasn't really got much options. Too many options up forward. Giblin now punches it down the line. It's 2-on-1, 2-on-2.
Oh, Coates can't quite mark. And that is Josh McCluskey tackled hard into the ground by Wilshire.
For too high, potentially too, to McCluskey as well. And the ball will be thrown back up. And it'll be Sandow. Punches it forward. For the ball is Watson. As was Dukas. Dukas wheels around on that right boot. Punches it down the outer wing. Good spoil there by Walsh. The fall of the ball is McCann. Handball over to finds Philp. Just fumbles what he should have taken. No, that's James Wilshire. Wilshire back to Yubergang, back to Robinson, fumbled the ball. On his all fours was Merrivale's quick kick around the corner by McConnell's now inside forward 50. Crap. Richardson, good pressure work there by Nathan Crap. That could have been kicking in danger against Stevens. Stevens now
follows up his own.
Back to Richardson.
Richardson's kick comes out and finds Wagstaff. Wagstaff wants to go fast. Dalton's the target. Falls short of Dalton, needs to get up because he's dived and missed it. Carroll slides in, gets the handball. Oh, good tackle from, I don't know, there's a bit of stuff getting let go. Wagstaff breaks 2 tackles, gets through, kicks inboard and finds McCann, and umpire Dart was on the wrong side, called play on, and now holding the ball.
I actually reckon it hit the ground. That's almost 50 and is silly play by Bronte McCann.
It's the second 50 from Bronte.
Yes.
Over at the netball, 10 goals.
And Rowbottom's going to give him another one.
Oh, look,
so
another
it's
one.
100.
Oh, no.
So and it might be a 2-time free kick. No, what's happening here?
Nah.
Free kick will be Sandow, and the goal, which will tighten it up to a point.
Now Sandow's going to kick it from the...
You watch the goal kicker, I'll watch the fight, and we see Petrel Johnstone.
I don't think that's in the...
straight a little bit, but that was pretty silly play.
That was just ill-disciplined, silly football. It's going to cost them 2 goals.
I'm not sure whether they'll get another one. No, I shouldn't think they would do.
I reckon probably. He's been given 250s and then cops another one.
Hasn't come back to him, though. Looks like...
What's Simon Dart doing here? The ball might have gone over the netting, so we've got to get it from the road. But it doesn't look... The players look to be going back to the centre circle, so I would imagine it might, if anything, it might be a free kick. No, it's just going to be the one goal. So, well, that's
a bit of a get out of jail.
Looking at the scoreboard here at Merrivale, it's 4-4-28, each of 2 here, Merrivale and Nirranda. As we've got the young Nirranda kids kicking the ball and hitting our effects mic as well, which is good to see the kids. Obviously, we've had some Merrivale boys
on the pre-game.
The pre-game.
Yep.
Who'd we have? We had Oliver, Lenny, Lex, and Sonny. They loved it, didn't
they? They were keen to get on. They've been asking me since 9 o'clock when they were going to be on TV. So they stuck it out.
Centre clearance by Merrivale and Porter finds Bolden. Handball back to Dukas. Dukas with the wheels. Steps around. Kick inside forward 50. He's got Nathan Krepp. Punches it on wheel. At the fall of the ball is Richardson. Pressure on. Steps inside. That's dropping the ball. Holding the ball. Dylan Wilshire. Good tackle there by Tom Nicholson. And let him know all about it.
Absolutely.
Stepped inside. Nicholson now chipping. Poor kick by Nicholson. Intercepting mark was by Will Wilshire. I would have just been pumping it forward.
Yep.
And putting the pressure on. Will Wilshire's got
Wagstaff.
Been intercepted mark by Jalen Porter. Jalen Porter back off his mark quickly. He'll look to use the stand rule to his advantage. Kick inside, looking for Britton, but in the way is Rowbottom. Good pressure there by Britton at the fall of the ball was wheel. Handball finds Richardson. Dangerous kick inside the defensive 50, but it's the Rolls Royce Wilshire standing up, and Wilshire follows up his work out of that far back pocket. Poor kick, tumbled mongrel kick, but good pick up. Clean hands below his knees was by Wilshire. Handball over, finds the other Wilshire. Kick forward, looking for Lenihan.
Neil stands up in the tackle.
A 2-man tackle. Picks it up and gets tackled straight away. It's on here. Like Donkey Kong. The boys are up and about. And if Nirranda thought they were just going to come here and take the 4 points from Merrivale, they've got another thing coming.
Sandow gets the tap, finds Dukas, has a bounce. Runs to the 50, throws it on the boot. It's high. It's spinning the wrong way. Gets spoiled down. Could have been in danger there. It's taken through for a behind by Wheel.
Live to fight another day, the veteran in Luke Wheel.
Absolutely.
Wheel now looking for options coming out of the back 50. He's got a man short in Irving. No, he'll just go to that far side.
Absolutely no hurry to get it out there, is he?
Irving looking for that man in Giblin at the fall of the ball is James Wilshire. Big crunching tackle by the big fella in Manny Sandow. And I'll tell you what, Manfred Sandow has come to play today.
Absolutely, and there's so far not showing any... Oh, he's got the chop out from the big, tall Ruben Weirmouth, but he'll do 99% of it, I would have thought, Manny.
Ball's thrown back up, and it's one down, and it'll just be taken out of bounds, and we'll have a throw-in, which is probably better for the game to get it away from the boundary line. Umpire Robson will throw back in, and it'll be Giblin and Sandow to do battle. We've got all the usual suspects around the ball here. Sandow wins it, punches it forward. At the fall of the ball is Watson. Watson handballs it.
Oh, he might have worn one high.
Too high. Down the ground, free kick. And if I'm... Oh, no, Nathan Krepp's in the goal square. Just sniffing around.
Just quickly, while we've got some time around the grounds, thanks to the vet group out at Timboon. The home side, 7-5-47, leading Caloranura at 2-4-16. And Russells Creek and Old Collegians, Russells Creek 4-3-27, leading Old Collegians 3-2-20 at the Mac Oval. And I can't see any scores from the Pam Newer-Allensford game, Millsy, so you need to get your spies onto that for me.
All right.
He's all over it.
I'm all
Britnell
over it.
now.
I'll get onto it now.
Kick on its way. He likes it. No, he's faked it again.
He's going to convince someone.
He's going to convince. He thought he had it. And the goal umpire said, oh, no, that's a point.
Wheel comes into Richardson. Richardson's got 2 if he goes over. He does. To Wilshire. Dylan Wilshire tells him where to go, so he goes there to Wagstaff. Good mark out in the lead by Wagstaff. But now, all of a sudden, we got a lot of black and yellow jumpers, so it's kicked out. Probably not a great kick. Johnson just blocks. Sam Wilshire can't take it. But it's Phelps in the foot race. Phelps, can he keep it in front of him? He kicks it off the ground. Harding can't pick it up. He's been held. Does pick it up. Wrapped up.
Holding the ball.
Holding the ball.
Good tackle there by Sean Barnes, resulting free kick, and Barnes will look at his options.
He's done himself in when he threw the arms out as if I didn't have the ball before he picked it up.
Yeah, Barnes looking for Sandow against Giblin. Giblin just
bodies good mark from behind.
Just bodies him under the under the ball. Did Hugh Giblin? Giblin now kicking inside forward 50. In the way is John Stone. Step inside a blind turn by Sam Wilshire in those green boots. Barnes handball looking for Dukas.
And it's going to be
free kick against Jack Johnstone, going to Sam Wilshire, and what looks to be a 50-metre penalty against Merrivale in favour of Sam Wilshire, and that moves Nirranda to 5-4-34, leading Merrivale 4-6-30 on the Macca High scoreboard.
K9000 Dog Wash, your locally owned and Australian manufactured DIY dog wash. The quick, easy and trusted solution for washing your dog, no matter their size. Warm water, gentle shampoo and conditioner, flea and tick rinse, and safe, comfortable drying for a stress-free finish. It's fast, affordable and always available when you need it. With a bike wash and pet laundry available too. K9000 Dog Wash, making bath time easier for you and more fun for them.
The MCG, 17 minutes into the second term, sees Nirranda regain the lead, 5-4-34, leading Merrivale 4-6-30 on the Macca High scoreboard. But we were just discussing the team that keeps their discipline will probably go a long way.
17 minutes into the second quarter, I'm already talking about the team that keeps their heads probably going to be the team that comes out on top. Last 2 goals have been from 50-metre penalties. So
correct.
You know, it
Ball
comes
inside, forward 50.
Good pick up.
Handball by Krepp. Kick around the corner by Bolden. Finds Richardson. He back in. Stevenson. Good pressure there by Merrivale. Sandow bends down, picks it up. Takes on the tackle and has been pinged for holding the ball. Big Manny Sandow. Good tackle there by Isaac Stevens. Hands Philp to the near side. He's got an acre of space, has Dylan Philp. He does not have an option to kick to. Tries to step inside the man. Has to tumble a kick forward on that left boot. Didn't have it, did Jared Walsh. On all fours, on his backside, was Walsh. Giblin now.
Good from Gleeson. Shovels it out there. Might be Britnell, is it in that? No, Dukas under there.
Dropping the ball.
Dropping the ball. Free kick to Dylan Wilshire. So they're all streaming back the other way. You can't kick it to you when you're running away, boys. Wilshire's kick finds Giblin just.
Centimetre perfect, as Dennis would say. Could have been out of bounds on the full. He's come around a fair way, Hugh Giblin.
He does. He's used all that advantage of the stand rule. So
play on. Good pressure by Bolden. Kick up the chimney and it's straight to Sam Gleeson. No, that's Jack. Jack has a kick inside and it's finding Wearmouth. Wearmouth to Porter by hand. Porter now inside forward 50 to Britton. Britton couldn't mark it. The ball is McCann. Finds Richardson. Steps in back onto that right foot. Richardson kicks it up the chimney. It'll be Sandow back with courage. Manny Sandow. Follow the ball. Push. Free kick to Manny Sandow. He had the eyes on the ball. Free kick for front on. I don't know what that was.
I can't say. I would have said Dylan probably had his eyes on the ball as well.
Yeah, so I think it was just a good contest. Manny Sandow now. Little chiseler inside forward 50. Weir in front. At the fall of the balls, McConnell snap on the play. Kicks it out of bounds on the full. And Nirranda have to start this forward tack from deep inside their defensive 50. Richardson finds on that far wing.
All of a sudden, the Nirranda defence, They're
on a
working
pump,
well,
aren't
but the rest of the ground looks very small with all these black and yellow jumpers.
Correct, and obviously missing the spiritual leader in Nutting and obviously club captain as well. Wheel now. It's got Richardson. They're just going to chip their way out of defence here. And here's the overlap. Richardson's got Stevens. Poor kick by Richardson. Good pressure by Merrivale, but Stevens is good enough to clean it up. Chip over the top. Finds Wilshire, who's been pretty good.
He has, Will Wilshire. His kick comes in a Ubergang. He's just going to slow it up right at true centre half back. He kicks backwards and kicks it back to the coach. Right idea. Always kick it to the coach.
Now, Wilshire squares it up, finds Richardson. Chiseling kick finds Dylan Wilshire. Now, just taking his time is Wilshire. Finds Richardson by hand. Richardson off a step.
Not a good kick.
Weirmouth. Weirmouth will go back. He'll probably kick over the man on the mark. No, he looked to handball to Gleeson. Weirmouth chip kick finds Dukas. Dukas could almost take Irving on. No, finds Porter by a short kick. Porter now, he's got McConnell all by his Pat Malone at top of the 50. McConnell finds Sandow 35 metres out on a slight angle to go back to give Merrivale back the lead.
That's good ball use there.
They were patient both sides there, and just probably Dylan Wilshire's handball caused them to forward the play on quicker than they needed to. If it had been a kick, he could have just stopped and marked and then spotted, but no, it was a handball, and under pressure, Richardson kicks it up the chimney, and now resulting turnover is Sandow lining up for his second of the term. Kick on its way, it's low, it's hard, it's flat, straight. That's his second. That gives Merrivale the lead. Sees them move on to 5-6-36, leading Nirranda 5-4-34 on the Matco Hire scoreboard.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hardworking team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
Welcome back here to the MCG, and just around the grounds, 82-215 out at Panmure. And Merrivale with the lead. They've kicked 3 goals, 3-1 goal in this term. And we've got Weirmouth versus Giblin. Weirmouth, one down by Giblin at the fall of the ball. Good block on by Gleeson. Sees Merrivale with the clearance. Back to Gleeson. Back to his brother in Jack. Steps around Giblin. Steps around another
tackle
one of Wilshire.
Should have
tackled.
tackled.
Kick looking for Bolden. Overcooked it a little bit. Richardson on a 2-on-1. Wilshire comes in to help. Steps out was Porter, who's been enormous this quarter. Jalen Porter has Oliver Dukas, the forgotten one, all by himself at top of the centre square. Looking for Sandow, handball. Looking for Dobson, but Walsh intercepts.
Well done by Walsh. Not
Poor
a great kick, but
Oh,
now it's to Sam Wilshire's
McCluskey
advantage.
overruns
And
it.
a beautiful bounce up into his advantage. Sam Wilshire kicks it and turns it over.
Good.
Wasn't to Jack Lenihan's advantage
Jack
at
Lenihan
all.
should have come back at him.
Nice call, that, Millsy. That was good. You just set that up.
Lenihan now has got a free man in Johnstone. Looking for Dukas. Dukas now out that far wing. Looking for Brad Bell. Brad Bell in front of Ubergang. He's got numbers streaming past. It'll be Bolden. Bolden takes the mark.
Younger McCluskey's very ginger to get up down here.
Ginger, yes. Might have been the fact that he made an error or a bit of fake an injury sort of thing.
Good spoil from Stevens in front of Porter as it goes across the boundary line. Right
There's
in
a few
front.
AFL footballers that used to do that. They used to come off the ground with an injury after they made a monumental error, and then they come back on 2 minutes later and they're fit as fiddle.
Smart.
Yeah, won't name any names.
Row bottom.
Essendon
taps it
players.
Down. Philp kicks it on the boot out wide there to Neil. Neil's kick's just down the line and it's going to bounce out on the full.
Right in front of the Kelly Hotel sign. Out of bounds on the full. That was a poor kick by Brock Neil, considering how he snapped around the corner a couple of times earlier in that
Because he's
first
not in the forward line now. Getting back in the forward line. Too far up the ground.
Over at the netball quickly, boys. Nirranda shot away a little bit. 41 goals to 36. 11 minutes left in the final term.
Kick forward by Sandow. Fall of the ball is Merrivale. Porter in a one-on-one against...
good mark.
Good grab.
Good body work there by Richardson. The Brendan variety. Richardson now. Oh, dangerous kick.
Not a great
Finds
kick.
Robinson.
Oof.
Could have been a tackle too high there. Fall of the ball was Porter. Robinson.
Well done by Walsh, who shovels a handball out to Dylan Philp. He takes on the tackle of Bolden, but it bounces up to Dukas. Dukas runs around. He snaps. Dukas kicks a
goal.
Oliver Dukas, a lovely finish.
We're going to have some contenders today, fellas.
We are definitely.
No, it doesn't count when you're Oliver Dukas because he does that shit for a living.
Great goal. That
Tough
sees
judge.
Merrivale skip out to a handy 8-point lead. Sees them 6-6-42 leading Nirranda 5-4-34 on the Macco Higher scoreboard. Classic game of football. Merrivale have got the sniff in their nostrils.
As soon as there's a mistake, they're just pouncing on that loose ball and making them pay.
I tell you what, I'm glad it's a good game because I had to do some tough negotiations with Nick Mills's people to try and get him to come and be on this game. He had to make sure it was going to be a blockbuster. That was part of the
It's always going to
terms.
be a blockbuster. The two sides hate each other. One down by Rowbottom, down to the Rolls Royce in Wilshire. How is the wingman all by himself in Irving? Irving now just kicks it forward and hope. Neil, good strong mark.
There
by
it
Brock
is.
Neil.
Redeemed himself from that out on the full. He's confident from here, Neil. But look at the way he's strutting back.
Yeah, look at him.
Nick Harding's told him to go back. He's like, from what I've seen, he's got a bit of a kick like a mule, but a tough kick uphill into the teeth of the wind. Neil crosses the arc of 50, runs around onto the right boot, holds it up in the breeze. He's got Giblin. Wilshire
Wilshire's tried to take that
again.
He's tried to take that hanger again.
He's got no idea of timing as Sam Wilshire. Handball back by Lenahan
Oh.
to Wilshire and James Wilshire, and he finds Sandow. Sandow's got a free man, overcooks it a little bit, stumbling at the wrong time was
Cloak's glove gives it out there
Cloak's
to.
glove.
It goes back to Lewis Robinson's got it now.
It's a Callaway golf glove. If
What?
it's been known, yes.
Lewis Robinson goes out wider again to Will Wilshire.
He's been very good this term, Will Wilshire.
And Will Sandow can't take the mark. Spoiled. Coates comes in hard, attacks the footy. Carroll. Handball's back
To Lenahan.
Lenahan. It's on. Lenahan's taken down by McCluskey. She's a scrum, and Wilson Lenahan's wrapped up by Coates, and
He's
I
been
reckon
really
he's sore again.
Wilson Lenahan's been really good too.
He's been
today.
really good, Wilson Lenahan.
And the boys are having a bit of tete-a-tete. Robinson gives
It's on again.
Carroll a bit of what for. You watch the fight, Millsy. I watch
Yeah,
the footy.
it's my turn.
Clearing handball finds McCluskey. McCluskey to that far side, and it will be Wilshire, but Jared Walsh had no right to be in there, and he dropped what he could have taken there with Wilshire. McCulley kicks it forward. It's race off to the races. Isaac Stevens versus Watson and the boundary line, and the boundary line wins out in front of the social club here at Merrivale. The premiership reunion of 2019-96.
Standing room only over there.
Very much
Shockers.
so. Under the horning, I bet you the beers are cold and the shit is being flowing. The ball's thrown back in, and it'll be Rowbottom and Sandow. No clear winner at the fall. The ball is Wilshire. Handballs forward, intercepted by Bolden. No, that was Gleeson. Dukas now. He's been everywhere as Ollie Dukas. Handball sets his man a task in Wearmouth. Clearing kick, but it doesn't go too far. It's out of bounds on the full. And the resulting free kick will go to the Ned Bolden. Or is it the swing man? No, it would be Ned Bolden.
That's Ned.
Bolden now looking for Sandow, who's been enormous. Good courage there by Wheel, backing back into the pack. And that's the final the siren to end the second term. Another entertaining term that saw Merrivale put on 4-1 to turn a 13-point deficit into an 8-point margin.
What a
going
ripper.
into the half-time break.
Absolutely, a fantastic quarter of football. Some positives from both teams, sort of the ball use. A couple of skill errors probably hurt Nirranda. They've done really well.
Yeah.
Just.
I think what's going to have happened, the side that kicks the most goals to the midfield end, or the Macco Higher, Bell's Garden Supply end of the ground, will win. And obviously at the moment, Merrivale lead by 2-1, because a lot of scoring is getting done down the hill.
Yep, absolutely. And you just see, we saw Nirranda worked so hard to get it up. If you just
2 kicks and it's back over your head. And
Yeah,
you're
and
working
then all of a
hard
sudden
again.
it's gone. The backman's back under the pump again.
Correct, and that's the way it is at Merrivale, and it always has been, and will always be, until somebody comes in and digs a fair bit of it out up that end, which I don't think's ever going to happen.
Thanks very much for that. That's very informative, Paul.
Well, it is like it is a fair drop, and we all know that running uphill is a lot harder than running downhill.
I just avoid running at all costs.
Overrated pass.
This is true.
And just a little brief. The game we did here on Good Friday, we saw Joe Lenahan go down with a knee. He had his knee reconstructed this week.
Oh, right.
So he'll be out for 12 months. We see him going off on crutches there. If Warwick could pan around to the left a little bit. There we are. As you see him go up there, his operation has gone well, which is great for Joe, and obviously sorely missed in the back line at Merrivale as well. So, but I'm glad it went well because he's a handy little footballer, as Joe Lenahan. It's just an innocuous incident. The good old-fashioned just turning direction and go down, bang. It was done. Everyone's seen it happen. Everyone knows what it looks like.
Yeah.
But I'm glad it went well. So we'll be back after a short break.
Well, boys, I reckon we'll go over to the netball. The last 5 minutes, there's only 2 goals in it, so we might go back over there and cross to the girls over the netball and bring it home, and then come back and preview what's going to be a ripping second half of action over at the MCG of the South. We'll cross over to the netball. I think both teams are getting tired. Nirranda lead by 1, 43-42, with Nirranda centre.
Great directing down the court by Mia Mills.
Well done. No goal.
Back down to Merrivale's end. Mia with the fake pass. Nice.
Oh, good battle there with Talia and Merrivale centre.
Draw now with Nirranda and Merrivale.
I've got no idea how long to go. Not long, I wouldn't think. We'd be well over halfway.
Everyone's getting a bit rowdy now.
Very much so.
You feel the pressure. Oh, just a
Good
bit of a long
defence.
pass.
Good defensive pressure there by Nirranda. Throw in by Montana Wallace. To Matilda. Down to Hayley McCann. Well, whoever wins has to interview the winning coach. It might be a draw yet.
Yeah, who knows? Got no idea who will be doing that yet.
So Matilda Fitzgerald to take the pass in the centre third. Nirranda working hard. Beautiful goal by Steph. Well done, Sophie Adams, on her pass. Nirranda lead by 1. Nirranda centre again. Contact on Merrivale centre, just outside the goal ring. Quick pass into Steph. Goalkeeper out of play. Steph's got it again. Resulting in a goal. Well done. Nirranda lead by 2. 45-43.
Beautiful pass into the ring by Mia.
Great umpiring today by both sides.
It's really good.
Very consistent.
shot from Payne Noonan.
Nirranda up by 1 and Nirranda centre.
Nice defensive pressure by Tatum, who's just coming to goal defence, with Luca coming off for a break.
Hayley McCann off, Maddie Craven back on.
Merrivale throw in.
Big long bomb by Matilda to Steph, and it went over her head. The girls are all working very hard. I believe that was a held ball. I'm not sure. Niranda's free pass anyway.
The crowd not agreeing with the call. Mare Mills not getting called up for contact.
No, then a contact by Mare Mills.
It's getting a bit heated on the court.
It is getting heated.
Chloe giving words of wisdom from down in goalkeeper.
Oh,
Merrivale losing by a goal. Have fun.
Interview. Well done, Nirranda, getting up 45-44. Great game.
Good job, girls. Well done. We won. Done well. Steph's going to want to do a shift over. Can I bring her over after? Can we just go on microphone each? You can be in front of the camera, you can be behind the camera, your call.
That's okay. You're going to be on camera, I'm not going to be. Oh, I can be if you want me to. All right. All right, we've got the coach of the A grade for Nirranda here, Steph Townsend. Give us a little bit of a rundown on today's game.
Yeah, it was an absolute firecracker, I think. It was a hotly contested ball, a lot of momentum shifts, a lot of great pressure from both sides. But yeah, I mean, we always know coming up against Merrivale that, no matter what position they're in, they're always going to fight. So they forced us to play at times really probably ugly brand of netball as opposed to what we would like to play, and that's credit to them. But yeah, it was a great game.
And who would you award your best on today?
Oh, I thought Matilda Fitzgerald was she was fantastic. Really, really strong under that circle, under the ring, and then upon transition, just so cool, calm, and collected. And she's like a bloody gazelle.
She is
so light on her feet, and yeah, she's cruisy. And then Maddie Craven, she was a big difference no matter what position I put her in. She's a coach's dream, but yeah, I think I can't really pick a third. It was I haven't actually had a lot of time to think, but I think everyone played their role. But coming up against Merrivale, we always know that we've got to produce a really good 4 quarters of netball.
Absolutely, and it was a great grand final rematch. Who is your standout for Merrivale?
They had a lot. I thought Peyton and Chloe, they shot beautifully. I don't think they really missed at all. And then I thought Chloe was really good for them down in defence. And then Tani was fantastic. Really, really caused us to sort of change our game of netball down. She got a lot of hands around circle edge. Defensively, but I think I thought they all played really well. I thought Mia was explosive off the line, and really made us work hard on the second phase. But I think I thought they all played really well.
Done well. Congratulations on winning, and enjoy your night tonight.
Thank you.
You can't beat local, and Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace is as local as it gets. You'll find the best quality fresh produce matched by friendly customer service. Daly's has your favourite brands, complemented by expert local grocers living in your community. In-house butchers and local liquor specialists are on hand to provide you the best our region has to offer. Join IGA Rewards for exclusive member discounts and cashback right here in your community. Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace. You can't beat local.
Oh, I forgot. What time's your meeting
All new Hyundai Tucson. Tomorrow wants its car back.
Is it time to upgrade that outdoor chair? How's your tent holding up? Need a gazebo for that special gathering? George Taylor Stores carry all the summertime essentials that you need to make this summer the best. We'll answer your questions and have you ready in no time at George Taylor Stores.
Hi, I'm Roma Britnell, and I'm your local Member of State Parliament. Together we can make the South West Coast an even better place to live. But I need you to let me know what's important to you. Only then can I truly understand your aspirations and be the best representative for you. Feel free to drop into my office and share your thoughts with me. I'm also online at romabritnell.com.au or catch me on social media. I'm here to work for you. Let's make it happen and let's make a difference.
Hi, Ben Cunnington here. When it comes to looking after my property, there's one place I trust, Bell's Garden Centre. They stock ride-on mowers from Ferris, Ariens and Country Clipper, plus small power equipment from Victor, Super Swift, Echo, Shindaiwa and Greenworks. With over 60 years combined servicing experience, they'll keep your gear running right. And it's not just machinery. Bells have everything for your garden, from giftware and pots to bird baths and concrete features. They even deliver anywhere across the southwest. So if you want the best for your yard, head to Bell's Garden Centre. They've got you covered.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
Yes, Grace, and there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
And welcome back here to the MCG, and it sees Nirranda back out on the ground, trailing by 8 points to the home team. Great result, great finish to the A-grade netball over there. It sees Nirranda give themselves a 2-game break on Merrivale now and tighten things up for the double chance in the A-grade netball. Obviously, Merrivale dropping that, you'd imagine that Allensford would have beaten Pam Hill, and that would, due to percentage, jump them above Merrivale. But
grand final rematch too. So
and they just flipped the result because I think it was a 1-point game last year in the grand final.
Yeah, it certainly was.
And as we see the Tigers run back out on the ground to get things underway for this second half. But best players for the home side, Millsy?
For the home side, that quarter, I thought clearly Jalen Porter.
Yeah.
He got to work, done his best work in the packs, found a bit of space. Who then gave it on to probably the second best player that quarter for Merrivale was Oliver Dukas.
And the forgotten one. Like he's not one of the Fab Four. He's just the one that goes under the radar, but he does his job every week.
Absolutely. And then I thought we also, obviously, Manny, he got those couple of free kicks in the 50 metres, but he really got back and took a few intercept marks there and just did what Manny does. And then I had Wilson Lenehan just he probably plays bigger than what he is.
He does.
He's not that big, but he plays like a bigger body. He throws himself in. He was really good. And then the swingman, Josh Britton. He was fantastic too.
And for the reigning premiers, we thought probably a fair bit of the ball was down in the defensive half. Richardson, Isaac Stevens was cool under pressure. The Rolls Royce, James Wilshire, the co-coach, probably his cousin in Will and his brother in Dylan were probably the Niranda's better players in that second term. So
too many Wilshires. We're going to have to limit the number. Wilshire.
Well, it's easy to.
It's almost like trying to say Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire sauce.
It is too.
As the ball's back in the centre and umpire Dart holds it aloft, and it'll be Sandow versus Rowbottom One down by Sandow. Could have been a holding man. Free kick against Dylan Wilshire on...
Wagstaff can't take it with him. We all just overran the ball there.
Yeah, it could have been a free kick against Wilshire for holding the man on Sam Gleeson, but no. Umpire Dart will throw it back up. One down by Rowbottom. No clear winner. Handball back looking for Wagstaff by Rowbottom. Over plays it. Could have been too high, but no. Umpire Dart says, I'll have it. And the ball's just made its way forward the Merrivale way. Still inside the centre square. Thrown up again. Rowbottom. Gleeson wins down. Sandow will get it on the boot. No, smothered. Good pressure by Sandow. Clearing handball by Nicholson. Finds Bolden, and the swing man in Britain keeps the ball in play. Handballs it out, and it's Stevens. He's got a free man in Irving. He's got Neil on a long lead, but Philp will get it back. Chipping over the top. Good kick by Irving. Finds Philp. And looks like Sam Wilshire's changed his boots, so we can't notice those bright green ones. Wilshire,
the kick to Neil misses the target.
And in the way is Jack Gleeson. Interesting you change your boots at half time to go
Yeah.
from bright green
Maybe
ones.
he was getting he wasn't timing his leaps because they were a bit bright,
were a
and
bit bright.
a good fist there over the top by Dylan Philp. Boundary throwing right in front of the Roma Britnell sign.
What's Wagstaff doing? I wouldn't be trying to annoy the ruckman because Sandow is always going to be the nominated ruckman. Ball's thrown back into play. Rowbottom, no clear winner at the fall of the balls. Wagstaff handballs at the Sandow to Bolden, all by hand. Finds Porter now. Porter now got kick forward in Watson at the fall of the balls. Britton, Crepp in front. Bounce to the ball, Crepp. He's got Watson. Good handball by. Just slips over the wrong time, did Watson. And Stevens will kick the touch.
Just looks
races
for
on.
space.
Running around the umpire.
And Travis Cloak's glove overruns it, accidentally gets a foot on it and kicks it to his own advantage.
He got it out.
Spat
Well
it out the
done.
back. McLaren handball under pressure. Dylan Wilshire's the target, can't pick it up. Sam Wilshire does. He's wrapped up. No, knocked out in the tackle, so McLaren throws it on the boot. Probably needed just to take the tackle instead because now it's out of bounds on the full.
On the full. He was set up there, Simon Dart was for holding the ball against Jared Walsh, and he shoveled it out the back. He goes, oh, bugger, I have to play on.
He was hunched over, ready for the fingers
go.
to brush the grass.
McCluskey now gets the resulting kick from out of bounds on the full to a contest. Britton, good strong hands.
Good grab.
Britton. I'd be moving it on quick and find Crepp all by himself.
Offside.
Poor kick. But Crepp, good pressure by Wheel. They'll just stacks on the mill. And it just come off the side of the boot. Crepp had beaten Luke Wheel hands down. And Britton's kick was just a little bit poor. Sandow, no clear winner at the fall of the balls. Wagstaff takes on the tackle, and the umpire Dart says, I'll have it. Oh, I thought he was going to ping holding the ball there as well. And
It's usually their first thought, isn't it?
Yeah, Ruckman do battle. One down by Sandow to Gleeson. By hand to Dukas. Takes a bounce. Runs away from Wilshire. Dukas kick up the hill. Oh, nearly a mark, but no, it's a rush behind. Sees Merrivale move on to 6-7-43, leading Nirranda 5-4-34 on the Macco Higher scoreboard. And how are we saying number 42?
Mulcahy.
Mulcahy. And it's Stevens with the kick from full-back, finds Wagstaff.
Sam Wilshire's all on his own, so he's found him. He drops an absolute sitter off the chest, but it's picked up by McLaren. He throws it on the boot forward. It's Neil and McCluskey. Neil comes through. Good tap forward by Coates to Neil's advantage. He's actually in the cars. Robson's 39,000 yards behind, so he says play on. Good work to their advantage. Oh, kicked across the face into the post.
Oh, no.
Pressure by Sean Barnes on Jack Lenehan.
Brock Neal actually was wiping white paint off the fence post as he was hitting them. But play on was the call, so now Bolden takes a mark at centre half back. He kicks it to Sam Gleeson.
Gleeson's got John Stone out on this
wing,
drops what he should have taken, but he's good enough to find Nicholson. Nicholson in, off the instep, and in the way was Stevenson. Mulcahy was.
I think it might be Father. I think it might be Father Mulcahy from MASH. Where's Hawkeye?
Oh, that's out of bounds. That's out of bounds, Corey Wagstaff. That was silly. Took a mark.
You've got to play on inside.
He might have heard you.
Good.
He was just down there.
It's a good strong mark.
Good decision by Robson. It was clearly out of bounds. And when he played on, one down by Rowbottom, down to Irving, back to Wagstaff.
Down line, Neil's the target, Neil and McCluskey, and just bounces out in front of both of them. He's there this time, is umpire Robson, so it's going to be a boundary throwing about 35 to 40 metres around from the last one.
And we've gone 5.5 minutes, and if Merrivale can keep them to under 2 or 3 goals this quarter, they've got to be a big chance.
We saw how they sort of really come home with wet sails in the last quarter, won't they? So Dylan Wilshire, he doesn't have the ball. He's been tackled. No, play on's a call. Fed back through Wagstaff to Richardson. Richardson's kick in front of Sam Wilshire. He can't mark, but it's going to bounce. Didn't bounce up like it did last time. The boots don't have luck of the Irish. Jack Lenehan picks it up. Jack Lenehan snaps it. It's a goal. Jack Lenehan.
That's another contender for the QX3 goal of the day.
Guys, you boys are going to have your work cut out for you.
I've got a headache thinking about it, Fitzy. And that sees Nirranda tighten the game up to a 2-point margin, sees them 6-5-41, trailing the home side 6-7-43 on the Matco High scoreboard.
At ASAP Local Plumbing, we know that when it comes to your home or business, you need a team that gets the job done right the first time. From expert hot water system installations to full septic tank and drainage solutions, we handle the heavy lifting so you don't have to. We're your go-to trusted professionals for water quality and filtration.
Welcome back here at a kick out of the centre square by Nirranda, but it's Gleeson finds Watson. Sam Gleeson will just chip it over the top looking for Dukas and Robinson. Dukas has the foot speed. Dukas now kick inside forward 50. It looks, or not quite forward 50, but finds Bell. Brad Bell. He's got a man leading back to the square in Britton, who will lead back up at the ball now.
Kicked in. Now. Stevenson's good spot in front.
Britton at the fall of the ball is Nicholson taking on the tackle. Good work there by Toby Dalton, and the resulting ball up will be 35 metres out from the Merrivale goal, and it'll be the father from MASH.
Father Mulcahy.
Father Mulcahy.
Down to Lewis Robinson. His kick's a bit shy of Wilshire. Shoveled out there by Ned Bolden. Back to Jack Gleeson. He throws it high on the boot, and it's fisted by McCann, who misses it. Richardson probably could have grabbed it, didn't. Tackled. Down. It's a scrum. Didn't have the ball. Had the ball. Overruled from the umpire behind.
It looks like there's a free kick against Jack Gleeson on Dylan Wilshire, about 25 metres off the ball.
Righto. Yeah, well, I was watching the ball, so there I didn't see that one.
There was something, and looking to me, umpire Lake dropped his knee, so it says that Jack might have done something
he's
off the
just
ball
coughed it up to
that man, Jack Gleeson.
Yes.
Jack Gleeson now onto that left foot, sets Brad Bull a task, and he's good enough, and stacks on the mill. Stevens up out of the ball. It's the glove one in Walsh. Finds Wagstaff. New boots in Wilshire.
I don't even know what colour to call them.
Off-white. But Sandow's got...
Go back to the green boots.
Dukas. Yeah, at least we knew who it was, but he's got dreadies. Dukas now. He's got a man free in Porter. Sets Porter a task. And at the fall of the balls, Nicholson. Handball over the clock to McLaren. Nicholson takes on the tackle. Umpire Dalla says holding the ball. He went back into the traffic, did Robinson, and you're not getting out of a Jalen Porter tackle. Finds Bolden. Bolden has John Stone, but he's still got John Stone. Bolden now. He's got a free man in. That man, I can't see who that is. Not sure. He's a long way away. That looks to be Weymouth, potentially, or Weymouth. Down forward, Britton. Good defensive spoil by Jared Walsh. The gloved one, the white golf glove one himself. He must have a dodgy hand, as Jared Walsh, if he's wearing a glove. And I saw him doing the warm-up, and it looked like to be as I said, a Callaway golf glove. Ball thrown back in. Giblin wins it down. For the ball is Bell. Bell comes through, dropping the ball, holding the ball. Decisioning against Brad Bell. Probably could have got rid of it quicker.
Goes to Will Wilshire. He's going to take the
And
kick.
he's been really good, Will Wilshire.
Yes,
finds Stevens,
very short
centre
chip.
half back. Stevens now will look to switch and find Luke Wheel, and backing back. No, over the top of Britton. Good mark by Wheel. He's just going to look at his options. He's got Sandown down the line. Chips it over the top to Richardson. Still got Matty Sandown
Spencer
sitting
Dutton
in
from Wish. Kicks inboard to Stevens. Stevens takes the mark, and he's going to go to Sam Wilshire. So they're just shy of the centre wing. Goes inboard to Robertson. Slowly moving inboard. The Robertson's kick just over the top of Wagstaff. He was away. If he wraps the tackle up. Could have been too high, I thought, the initial one, but umpire Dart says no. That's a ball up there. Bradley Bell gets up from the bottom of the pack.
It's almost, if it's not too high, it's holding the ball because he took the man on, didn't he?
Had to be something.
Umpire Dart will throw it up. It'll be Giblin versus Sandow.
Sandow with a lovely tap.
Wagstaff overruns it, but Gleeson handball up, finds Dobson. Quick hands to Bolden. Could be a down-the-ground free kick. No, umpire says play on. McConnell turns his man inside. Chip inside, finds Crap. Could have been holding the man. Play on. Good spoil by Wheel. For the front and centre was Dobson. Good tackle. Two-man tackle on Richardson by Dobson and McConnell. Good spoil there by Wheel. Crep did have the mark out in his juke, so he wasn't trying to get it in. Father from Mash. Mulcahy down. Finds Bolden, and there's that man, Crap. That could have been holding the man. Mark, you name it. There was something there for Nathan Crep, but no, play on.
Will Wilshire misses his handball. Goes back through. Dobson gets the handball out only as far as Wilshire. Wheel throws it on the boot, just says, get it out of my area, make it a midfielder's problem. But unfortunately, it's going to come back in. Oh, it's kicked off the ground. What are we going to pay here? Umpire Jamie Lake. Boundary throw-in just under the 4th light tower.
With the 4 lights on it.
Yeah. They've all got
Probably
4 lights on it.
They do. 50 metres out from the Merrivale goal. Kicking to the Macco higher end of the ground.
This is playing right into the hands of
the
Merrivale.
Tigers.
They haven't been scoring yet, but it's all been up there. We're going to have a free kick for holding the ball.
Free kick.
They'd be very, very happy if they can take this 2-point lead in. Yeah. I know it's only only halfway through this quarter. Dylan Wilshire looks to play
if they're
on.
within 2 or 3 goals, there's still a chance.
I think so. That the more it's here and getting bounced around their half-forward flank,
the more they'll be happy with Scott
as
Kelly.
Robertson's kick, again, he puts his teammate under pressure, but it's a good mark for the Rolls-Royce.
Just quickly, boys, around the grounds, Mac Oval, 1 point in it at halftime. Old Collegian 7-3-45, leading Russells Creek 6-8-44. So handy lead at the long break for the Warriors.
109 to 22 out of the Panmure Recreation Reserve.
They're inside with 3 kicks inside their forward 50. Good pressure there. There was a kick from Richardson, found McCann to Dalton, and it's inside forward 50. Close game at the Mac.
Yes.
I
Creek is still undefeated.
They are. 1 down by Sandown, finds Bard. Back to Lenihan. That could be holding the ball. No, umpire Dart says no. He didn't have time. He had time to get rid of it. He had his prior opportunity, but umpire Dart was a bit lenient there on Wilson Lenihan. Probably because he's got his socks up, that's why. 1 up, 1 down by Giblin. Fall of the ball is Wilshire, the Dillon variety.
Just having a quick look at the reserves scores from the Mac Oval. Old Collegians were 6 on the trot. They went down today, 56 to 27 to Creek. But our man Isaac Frusher got in the best.
The Frush man.
The Frush man got in the best.
He made a cameo again when Walks was away the other week, the big Frush. Bit like you, Mills. He just slipped back in nicely.
Like a hand in a glove.
Absolutely.
Jared Walsh's glove.
Could be.
Good tap there by Giblin. It's just to the crumb. No one can get it out. Good tackle by Coates. Thrown on the boot by Philp. Wilshire takes the tackle. Wears the tackle nicely. Going to have a ball up. There's arms and legs and bodies in every different direction down there at the moment.
Correct.
Paul Walker.
Scotty Kelly's got to be loving it. 14 minutes. Well, tick over 14 minutes. And they're 2 points in front. We have a blood rule. Or have you got a Dylan Wilshire? No, he comes up a bit ginger, does Dylan Wilshire. There was a big tackle there by McCluskey. Giblin versus Sandow. Sandow wins it down. At fall of the ball is the Rolls Royce in James Wilshire. Slams it on the left boot, up the chimney. Stacks. Oh, could have been too high against Sam. Oh, against Sam Wilshire on Sam Gleeson. And umpire Simon Dart says, I'll have it. All the S's in that play there.
Absolutely, lots of S's.
Didn't
really protect his head there, Sam Gleeson, as he went in.
Ball's 1 down, and it's Carroll on all fours. Finds Porter to Bolden.
Steps Bolden, lovely.
Steps around Wilshire. Looking for the swing man in Britton. Britton now. Phil, pressure. Back to Dalton.
Dalton's kick's going to go out of bounds
on the full, and the Tigers can reset with Wilson Lenahan. Got men inside. He's got Dukas in the defensive goal square. What's he got to do? He's probably going to kick it to the big fella in Sandow. No, he's going to kick it to Mulcahy.
Father Mulcahy flies. Good ball by Walsh. Richardson had it and then forgot to take it with him. He gets a handball to Dalton. Dalton's under pressure now. He's got 4 Tigers around him, wrapped up in a good strong tackle. Ball up. 5 metres inside.
So the Tigers win today. They tighten things up in that spot for that.
As
double
Dylan
chance.
Phelps comes away from it, kicks, misses the target. Petrel Johnson drops what he should have taken. He was probably given a shove. Then he was ridden into the ground. Sam Wilshire's on top of him. Shoveled out to Wilson Lennon. His handball's chopped off by Brocknell. Brocknell doesn't have it. He's dropped it. And the umpire said, yes, you did drop it, Brocknell. So I'm going to give McCluskey the free kick. He plays on.
Oh, dangerous kick. He's kicked it to 2-on-1.
Oh, Robertson had it and then dropped it. But he's going to get a free kick for too high. Bolden just overcommitted. And then gives him one as he's getting up. You can't do that, Ned.
Louis Robinson, probably a bit far out to score. He's got a man inside. Good kick. Isaac Stevens. Still want to overplay it there, Justin Carroll. And he'll line up from outside the 50, but downhill, down breeze. And he's a noted goal kicker is Isaac Stevens from Camperdown.
What are your thoughts, Walks?
I reckon if he sets it up to the right-hand goalpost, gives it a bit of air, it should carry the distance. So,
oh, okay.
We'll see. Stevens now, deliberate in approach. Kicks it high, sits it on the right-hand goalpost, and does not move the goal umpire.
You could be very, very happy with that kick, Isaac Stevens.
Handy kick.
It was a perfect kick for a right footer, just had to sit it on the right-hand goalpost,
Warwick's
give it a bit of
live.
air. And it just carries on the wind. And that sees Nirranda take back the lead, 5-7-47, leading Merrivale 6-7-43 on that Matco High scoreboard.
Well, they take back that lead, but it's been bloody hard work to get it back there, Paul. It's taken 17 and a half minutes to take it back.
And they've kicked the only 2 goals of the quarter. And they kicked 2 goals, 1-1 behind. So they've worked hard. Nirranda have worked hard as well. But the Tigers, Merrivale have worked hard as well. But the Tigers, I still think they have an advantage. One down by Weemouth, down to Dukas.
How did it come out? Not sure. Dalton gets there. Well, we have got a whistle. Everyone else wanted to keep going. So Robinson now plays on quickly from that free kick. It's just shy of Jack Lennon. He can't trap it. But Wagstaff gets the handball out, and Lennon's met hard by Johnson.
A free kick
too high.
Yeah.
Quickly, boys, around the grounds over at the Reed Oval, interleague football. It looks like the Bottle Greens still are leading the Ballarat Football Netball League 7-3-45 at half time to the Ballarat Football Netball League 3-10-28. So handy, obviously.
The resulting free kick, there was a 50-metre penalty
Look
paid.
out.
And this will line Jack Lenahan up from the top of the goal square. Not one to tick one in the book, but I'll be very surprised if Jack Lenahan misses. And that was a bit of undisciplined play. That'll give them a 10-point margin now.
They've worked so hard.
They've worked so hard, and just a bit of ill-disciplined. Something was said. I would suggest Lenahan now to come give it a 10-point. Makes the goal umpire work, but it's home. And it sees Nirranda move to 8-5-53, leading Merrivale 6-7-43 on the Matco High scoreboard.
At the Vet Group, we strive to provide you and your pet with a service of the highest standard, which is both compassionate and professional. Our aim is to keep your pet strong and healthy with timely preventative advice and treatment when required. Should your pet need emergency care, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Your pet is an important member of your family, and as such, we treat them with the respect and empathy that they deserve. The Vet Group, your local vet.
And welcome back here to the MCG. And around the grounds, there's been a major upset in Melbourne. The Kangaroos have beaten the Gold Coast Suns by 6 points.
They don't want to move. They just want to get out of Darwin, but maybe they should stay there because they're undefeated. They're not losing to North Melbourne in Darwin.
They just can't
travel.
Ball will be thrown back up, and it'll be Wearmouth versus Rowbottom. Rowbottom wins it down. Coming in off the wing was Dobson. Finds Gleeson. Could have been in the back against Wagstaff and was seen by umpire Lake. Sam Gleeson now. He'll find Jalen Porter out in front of the QX3 sign here down at the Merrivale Recreational Reserve, or the MCG as I like to call it. Porter now looking for the big fella in Sandow. Good strong mark there by Sandow in front of Ubergang, I think it was. Or is that the glove?
That's the glove, Walsh.
The glove.
Sandow's kick's long. It's direct. It's a good fish from McCann, but only as far as Crep. Throws it on the boot. Bell's in front. Bell was the only one who kept his eye on the ball.
And read the flight of the ball really well. He's got Jalen Porter inside and finds him to tighten it up again. Jalen Porter, 35 metres out on a slight angle. It's just a matter of whether he's got the distance and the accuracy. That's normally the way, isn't it?
Yeah. Most goal kicking relies on those two.
Distance and accuracy. As Porter now, I think he's got the distance. It's just a matter of the accuracy here. Porter, kick on its way. And he misses to the near side, or the far side, I should say, and it'll be rushed through from behind. Sees Merrivale move on to 6-8-44, trailing Nirranda 8-5-53 on the Matco Higher scoreboard. Just that distance. Like, once again, if he's kicking down to the Merrivale drive end, he probably covers the distance easily.
And it probably seems like a lot easier of a kick for him too when you're lining up.
It's just the momentum. Ball's come back in from Wheel. Good spoil there by Wearmouth. And it'll be thrown in. He is a big, big boy, isn't he? I wonder how old he is. He's a big drink of water. And it'll be Wearmouth versus Rowbottom. And we've got Porter. Gleeson at the fall of the ball with Wagstaff and Philp. No clear winner. Rowbottom follows up his work, and Irving will just let it momentum take it out of play. We see behind the ball we've got Sandow with Jack Gleeson and the Rolls-Royce James Wilshire. So a quick kick out of the stoppage by Nirranda will probably fall in the harms.
Absolute thumping
Sandow.
fish from Rowbottom, but it only goes to the advantage of Gleeson.
Hell, missed the target.
I was looking away at the handball, and Jalen Porter didn't know if he was looking at him or Wearmouth, and
it just trickles out of play, but that's okay. The reset, 22 minutes gone in this third term. Actually, 23 minutes gone. And Scotty Kelly would be extremely happy with what he's seen this quarter. Sandow versus Rowbottom, one down, straight to Bolden. Turns out of trouble. Bolden back to Porter. Back to Gleeson by hand. Steps around Dalton. Does Sam Gleeson kick inside forward 50 to the swing man in Britain. No bounce of the ball.
Wheel can't gather.
Good pressure there by Merrivale. Stacks on the mill. Dragged back in by Nirranda, and umpire Lake's seen it, and that's a free kick. And the swingman comes up with the resulting free kick. A free kick against Jared Walsh. We saw it from 150 metres away. Jamie Lake was 10, and we all thought the same thing. Good decision, Jamie Lake. And Josh Britton.
Who's this, and what have you done with Paul Walker?
Oh, no.
Well, it was there.
It was there. He dragged it back in.
Josh Britton now.
They have the same hairdresser.
Kick. Plays on. Kick up the chimney. Has he got the journey? Isaac Stevens marks it uncontested. Poor work by the forwards of Merrivale. Finds Robinson.
Lewis Robertson just going to settle now. He's got some leads, but he wants to go longer. It's a one-on-one. It's Wilshire. James Wilshire picks it up nicely off the deck. He's tackled well by Carroll. He's held probably without it. Dalton gives it to a streaming through Dylan Philp. He's tackled just as he kicks it. It's going to go out of bounds on the full.
Pressure.
Didn't have that time to take his steadying step there, did Dylan Philp, so he just had to throw it on the boot.
Was that by Sam Gleeson, that pressure?
Yeah.
Resulting free kick goes in favour of McCluskey. That could have been 50. There's no need to run around to Europe. Finds Bolden. Bolden will chip it, looking for the big fella in Sandow. Sandow now wheels around on the right boot, kicks it to a 2-on-2. Britton.
Oh, they've all fallen over, and it's Crep's got back up. Who wants it?
Nathan Krepp, another one off the ground by Nathan Krepp. That's his third. Gives Merrivale a much-needed goal. Well, not much-needed goal, but a handy goal going late into this third term. Sees them move on to 7-8-50, trailing Nirranda 8-5-53 on the Macca Higher scoreboard. great play by Merrivale. They streamed forward, and they were 1, 2, 3, 4 players back before the first Nirranda one was there. They wanted it more. If Crepp didn't get it, it was Jalen Porter was going to get it.
There was 3 in the line behind him to have a go at it. Fantastic finish.
And Scotty
remarkably similar to his first goal kicked off the ground.
Resulting centre clearance by Merrivale. Looking for Bell. Good spoil there by Richardson. The fall of the ball, he'll follow up his work, but in the way is Watson. Takes the tackle, does young Ollie Watson. And it'll be thrown up right on the forward 50 square for Merrivale, and it'll be Rowbottom versus Wearmouth. No clear winner at the fall of the ball. Stacks on the mill, and ball will be thrown up as McLaren and Watson get up off the ground, and Rowbottom and Wearmouth will do battle again. 1 down by Wearmouth, just because he was in front. There was no real clear tap, but it was just he was in front. And no, the ball's not coming out of there. Maybe you have a go and see if we can get rid of it.
Absolutely.
Out of that stoppage.
So umpire Jamie Lakes could ball it up in the same spot. Same again. Both of them got their hand. Both ruckmen got their hand to it. We're going to have a free kick holding the man without it to McLaren.
I think Jamie Lake had enough of throwing.
Jamie Lake said, I don't want to do that again. Robinson streams through the middle, misses the target. Neil was on the lead. Wilson Lennon's met strongly by James Wilshire, wrapped up. And Darty said, you've had all the action. I want to ball it up, so I will, right here on the point of this cricket wicket.
I just reckon Wilson Lenhan didn't think it was going to come to him. Sandow thumps it forward.
McLaren.
McLaren. Good tackle there by Porter. Bolden picks it up. Quick kick forward, looking for McConnell. Bounces on its point and skids back. Good pressure there, and they're out here, Merrivale. Got the swing man in Britton. Good work there by Watson. Handball over by Britton. Finds Dukas. Dukas is streaming into an open goal. Has he got the journey? Yes, he does, but he's missed to the far side. That would have been a handy goal if Dukas could have finished that one off. Absolutely. As we look down, there's the general running water out there.
It's Wheel. Kicks it to Walsh. Walsh's kick's long. It's Rowbottom all by himself. He nails that kick. That's the one they need. The next one going forward needs to hit that target. Rowbottom's kick has put Ubergung under so much pressure, but Jalen Porter just cuts it off. He goes forward, back to Britton, over the top of him. A fist from there from McCann. Stevens wheels around and comes back out to Rowbottom, and a good mark.
Oh, just dropped it. He almost had it there.
Rowbottom tries to get it on quick to McLaren. It was not a great kick. It's put him under pressure. And so's the hospital hand pass to Robinson. He's good enough to get round.
Could have been a holding the man against McConnell. Still doesn't have hold of the ball.
Well
done, McConnell.
Never had the ball there in any of that play, and he's been tackled 4 times. Wilshire kicks it off the ground again. Wagstaff takes it. Might have been a high fend off.
To end the third term in what was another entertaining term of football.
Absolutely. He's got some blokes on their haunches here. They are giving, as you'd expect and you'd want, they're giving their all, and we are in for a cracking last quarter.
Last term, yeah. And it sees Nirranda take a 2-point lead into the final term. 8-5-53. Nirranda, Merrivale 7-9-51, trailing by that 2 points. And if it's me, as a neutral supporter, advantage the Vale.
Absolutely. They spent half the first half of that quarter defending the ball in their own 50 really.
Correct, yeah.
They kept it in there. They would not let it out. And then it's paid off because now they're going to come home with that the hill, the breeze.
Yep. And
the double reunion at the bar cheering them on.
At the crowd. And they're, what are we? It is 4:15, so they'll be full of ink by now, the boys. And it sees Merrivale put on 1 goal 3. So if they had have got another one, they've had plenty of opportunity that term. And Nirranda only kicking 3 goals 1 that term. So, as I said, it's advantage the Merrivale Football Club, I believe. But we'll come back. We'll go through our best players, and then we'll be here for the final term action down here at the MCG.
G'day, Jeff Cook here at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool. We're more than just tyres. Our team not only specialise in helping you with your tyre needs, but other mechanical needs as well. The Tyre Factory Warrnambool has all the leading brands of tyres, including Hankook, Maxxis and BFG. Plus we also offer a number of wheel packages and wheel alignments. Get in touch with us at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool for your mechanical needs. We are more than just tyres at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool, Raglan Parade.
Lava Street Veterinary Clinic on Raglan Parade is a caring, family-run clinic offering exceptional care at affordable prices. We're the only clinic in Warrnambool dedicated to small animals, paws, feathers, scales and fins. For over 40 years, our family tradition has been our commitment to your pet's wellbeing. With a purpose-built facility and the latest technology, we provide gold standard care. From community de-sexing days to special offers each month, experience the difference at Lava Street Veterinary Clinic.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs. Portable en-suites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire. Everything you need in one location.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
K9000 Dog Wash, your locally owned and Australian manufactured DIY dog wash. The quick, easy and trusted solution for washing your dog, no matter their size. Warm water, gentle shampoo and conditioner, flea and tick rinse, and safe, comfortable drying for a stress-free finish. It's fast, affordable and always available when you need it. With a bike wash and pet laundry available too. K9000 Dog Wash, making bath time easier for you and more fun for them.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hardworking team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
You can't beat local, and Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace is as local as it gets. You'll find the best quality fresh produce matched by friendly customer service. Daly's has your favourite brands, complemented by expert local grocers living in your community. In-house butchers and local liquor specialists are on hand to provide you the best our region has to offer. Join IGA Rewards for exclusive member discounts and cashback right here in your community. Daly's IGA Fresh Marketplace. You can't beat local.
All new Hyundai Tucson. Tomorrow wants its car back.
And welcome back here to the MCG, and we pan into the Merrivale huddle at three-quarter time, and Scott Kelly be revving up his charges, and he's got the Premiership reunion players around him. They'll be all up and about. They're a big chance here. They'll have the sniff of the nostrils, the boys. Very tough to pick best players for Nirranda that term, considering they were kicking downhill, down breeze, but it was all Merrivale that quarter.
It was all Merrivale that quarter. They controlled the play. They defended inside their own forward 50, and really, you look at their better players, and it's the names you talk about every week when you talk about Merrivale.
It's Jalen Porter, it's the brothers Gleeson, Manny Sandow, and I think Joe Britton up front is giving them that option that they haven't had in games that we've done so far this year.
Yeah, he's completely
up at the ball.
He's a completely different style forward to what they're used to. They've had big, strong,
where they could just dump
it, and they knew they were going to overpower him. He's done a power of work to 2 leads nearly every time he's gone. He's led. He's come back. Probably plays what he's playing now. The role Crep used to play as that lead up forward when you had the big ones. So it's made it easier for Crep to stay that bit closer to home. And he's cashed in. Yeah, he's cashed in when he's had his chances.
Got his 3, and as a former full forward myself, if you kick 4 goals a game as full forward, you've done your job. I'm tipping he's going to bow up and kick a couple.
I reckon he could.
And I reckon Josh Britton could do the same as well. They do miss that Ant-Man dodge and Eve at the fall of the ball. There's a couple of times there I've gone, oh, where was Ant-Man? He would have been perfect front and square, running into an open goal. Excuse me.
While Walks coughs up a lung, Willsy, just quickly, Old Collegians are up by 2 points. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. 8-4-52 leading Russells Creek 7-8-50 at the Mac Oval. So that continues to be a very good game. And the other one is out at Allensfield, or Pam Newer, Millsy. You've been keeping track on that one. But the other one we got at the moment at three-quarter time is the Timboon and Coolaroo game. Timboon leading comfortably 14-6-90 to Coolaroo 6-10-46. How the Cats going?
Oh, I haven't been updated recently. I thought you were going to tell me that when you did all that.
Listen here, you know my thoughts and feelings about live score. We've only got one game not being live scored, and that is it.
Well, you can come out to Clubland, and if you can drag me another half a dozen volunteers each week, we'll be happy. As Dylan Wilshire gets the kick out of the stoppage to Neil, the man who was instrumental early for them. He's kicked forward and finds Harding. It goes straight through Nick Harding's hands. Mopped up by Sam Gleeson. He throws it on the boot, and it's going to be Walsh who marks in front of Ned Bolden. Walsh is
big and strong, wasn't he?
He was. Kick comes out to Dylan Philp. Philp's going to just settle now. Good defence. Manny's in the hole, so he goes, oh, shit, I've got to work it around Big Manfred. So he kicks it long and wide, which is exactly where Manny said, I'll go there. He takes the mark because Coates has punched it out of his hand as he's under control of that one, so he'll take it.
He should just take full advantage of the stand rule and just pump it as far as he can. And there's the man, Jared Walsh, the glove.
That glove
Sticky
must
fingers,
have some...
Walsh. Turnover to Gleeson. Porter, I should say. Over to Sandow. Missed Gleeson with the handball. Good big body work by Sam Gleeson there. Finds Wilson Lenahan. He's got Dylan Wilshire all by himself, and Wilshire will mark it in front of Ollie Dukas, who looks to be hobbling a little bit.
He was very lame there, wasn't he, Ollie Dukas?
Poor kick by Wilshire, but Richardson's good enough to clean up his work.
His kick's not great. Sits up, doesn't sit up for Neil. Neil has to gather it. Fumbly kicks high, kicks forward to Harding. Harding on the chest. No mark. Almost took it with him. He was dragged down without the ball.
And
free kick.
Petrel Johnstone who gets the resulting free kick, but Ollie Dukas looks a bit lame. Johnstone squares it up, finds Lenahan on that far side. He's got Sandow. No, he'll go over the top and looking for the swing man in Britton. Britton now played a lot of football in defence, but now is one of the key cogs in the Merrivale forward line. Over the top.
Almost clears everyone. Punched forward by Father Mulcahy. Father Mulcahy just sort of threw that up out in there, and Jamie Lake said, I'll let it go, you were trying.
McConnell gets it forward, and it'll trickle out of bounds in front of the Merrivale faithful. Deep inside their forward 50. Look for Sandow to grab it. No, it won't be Sandow. It'll be Father Mulcahy to do battle against Rowbottom. Just all Merrivale will be asking was a contest here. Rowbottom punches it forward. In the way was Dukas. Rowbottom. Stevens. No, Richardson it is. Over to Wilshire. Takes the tackle on. Couldn't see who that is. That's Brad Bell. He's been pretty good, Brad Bell.
He has. He gives his all when he's in there. He's hard. I'm sure his old man will be holding court up there. And
for sure. Ball will be thrown back in. It's Mulcahy versus Rowbottom again. Rowbottom wins down. No one at the fall of the ball for Nirranda. Dukas doesn't have it. Bell at the fall of the ball. Takes on the tackle. Too high. Brad Bell. And there's the noise from the faithful underneath the hoardings here. And this is what we talked about at the start of the game. If the Merrivale the sniff, their 23rd man being the crowd of this reunion, will get them over the line. So Brad Bell, he'll line up. 35 metres out on a 45-degree angle, kicking down the hill, but into the breeze slightly. Brad Bell to get the lead back for the Vale. Coming in, pretty deliberate approach. Stuttering. Kick on its way. It's up, it's high, and it's home. Great finish, Brad Bell. Fantastic result for Merrivale.
Salute to the crowd too.
First blood goes to the home side, and that sees them regain the lead at 8-9-57. leading Nirranda 8-5-53 on the Matco Hire scoreboard.
Is it time to upgrade that outdoor chair? How's your tent holding up? Need a gazebo for that special gathering? George Taylor Stores carry all the summertime essentials that you need to make this summer the best. We'll answer your questions and have you ready in no time at George Taylor Stores.
And welcome back here to the MCG, and the home side regains the lead. Ball's thrown up by umpire Dart, one down by Rowbottom. No clear winner with that scrimmaging handball, but it's Porter now. Gains possession, steps back, kicks it forward. Britton in the contest, in front, as he's been all day. Josh Britton keeps it in front. Good handball, finds Dukas. Just drops what he should have taken. Bolden, back to Britton, all by hand. Back to Sandow. He'll snap it around the corner and kick it up the chimney. And it'll be a 2-on-2. Good punching. Oh, he had to
good
punch
mark.
from behind.
Oh.
Had to be a mark to Jared
Mark
Walsh.
for the man in front.
Umpire Lake says no. We'll throw it up.
You've robbed him of a good mark there, Jamie Lake. It was a fantastic grab from the man in
He
front.
had to fly to the ball. Ball's thrown back up.
Father
One down.
Malkai and Rowbottom. Rowbottom wins it. It's kicked out. Toby Dalton. 3 bites of the cherry. That'll do. That's a mark. Just settles. What's he got in front of him? He's going to switch it. Switch it he does, and he finds Wagstaff. And it's a good kick to Wagstaff. Right at true centre half back. Wagstaff's going to have to go across again. And he does. Finds Wheel. Very... Well, I think we've called that maybe 1,000 times in our partnership so far. Wheel goes out wide. He goes long, and it's missed the target.
Fall of the ball is Petrol Johnstone. Lenihan going back with courage. Just dropped a mark.
I think he was going back fairly quick.
Just stumbled. But the ball will be thrown back in, and centre wing in front of the Coates Matco Hire sign out here, and it'll be Rowbottom and Sandown. No clear winner. Bolden at the fall of the ball. Jumping in is Watson. Stacks on the middle, and Irving and Watson do battle. No clear winner, and Wagstaff throws it back to umpire Dart. Be thrown back up again. Sandown, Rowbottom do battle. No clear winner in the ruck. Could have been holding the man against or in favour of Irving. Nothing happening here. Has Manny Sandow... Did I notice Manny Sandow early in the game? Well, it could have been silly there. He's got a bit of blood coming out of that nose.
Yes.
Sandow steps over
Robertson overruns it. Porter just goes through the pack. Kicked out there by, I think that was Oliver Watson. It's high, and it's...
in front of Britton, and it'll be thrown back in.
Thrown back in.
As they've turned the lights on here at the Merrivale, or the MCG, just for this last term. On that far side, it's getting a bit darker here. Rowbottom and Sandow. Sandow wins it down at the fall of balls. Wagstaff. Wagstaff wheels back onto that right foot, steps back, handballs back to Rowbottom. Rowbottom will just chip kick over the top, finds Dylan Wilshire. Dylan Wilshire looking for an option now. There's no movement up front by the forwards. Dylan Wilshire will just be called to play on. Moving it forward. Giblin, who's been very quiet today, as Hugh Giblin. The fall of the balls, Merrivale. Quick kick out by Petrol Johnstone. Up the chimney. Britton, good press, good work. Josh Britton. Could have been a free kick, and was, against Nathan Krepp on Lewis Robinson for too high. And the resulting free kick will go in favour of Robinson. Finds Irving, smack bang in the middle of the centre wicket here at the...
Irving, one-step kick out to McCann. Hits him on the tit. McCann wants to go in. And it's a shocking kick from Bronny McCann to Sam Wilshire's good enough to pick it up and give it to Will Wilshire. Will Wilshire's kick is well short of the target. Chopped off by Sandow. And he's just going to go out slowly out to Barnes. Barnes, back pocket. Comes in board, finds Bolden. Bolden started to find a lot of the ball today.
He's found a lot of it, has Ned Bolden. Bolden now.
Lovely kick.
Nicholson on centre wing here at the MCG. Nicholson will square it up to Porter. Waiting for the numbers to get back. Porter now. That could have been 50 metres, but no. Finds Bolden. They're just going to be patient here, Merrivale.
That's a junk stat, Ned. It doesn't count. I'm taking that one off you.
Bolden now has Bell. Good hit by... Oh, it's a free kick against Brad Bell on Isaac Stevens. It's probably a good kick, and Brad Bell probably did enough to get the ball out of play, but umpire Lake sees a free kick and pays it to Stevens. Now there's no movement. Nirranda have to make hay because time's getting away from a good kick. That's out of bounds on the full. Good decision. Resulting free kick will go in favour of Jalen Porter. Kick off Ned Bolden, get down there. No, he's going to...
Oh, that's play on.
Just pump it forward.
He's dropped that. That's got to be play on, actually.
Looking for Sandow. Sandow in the front. Good defensive spot. Pushing the back too high. What's going on here? Free kick to big fella Sandow. Has he got the journey? Downhill, down breeze. We're going to probably call it 65 metres. I don't think he does, but funny things will happen. Take full advantage of the stand rule.
And Manny's not going to rush to pick it up, knowing
4 points in front.
4 points in front. They've got the advantage. All the play their way at the moment.
Sandow looks to be having a shot here. Coming in. Manny Sandow. No, he'll chip it to the top of the square. Set a task for the forwards. Good pressure there.
Rowbottom actually spoiled his teammate.
Fall of the balls, McConnell. Stacks on the mill. Kick out of the play by the father from Mash, Mulcahy. But it's the glove in Walsh. Clearing kick, finding Wagstaff. Defensive forward 54. Nirranda finds Jack Lenahan in front of the Merrivale coach's box. Streaming forward is all Nirranda. He's going to kick it to a 2-on-1. All over the top, Barnes lets it go through, but first 3 players back at Merrivale. Barnes to Lenahan to Sandow, all by hand, takes on the tackle, too high. Free kick against Harding, who's had a very quiet day. Sean Barnes, I've already written it down in the best players, a special mention, Sean Barnes. His opponent has not kicked a goal, and he's been pretty good this year, Nick Harding. Clearing kick finds Merrivale out on that outer wing. Couldn't catch who that was. Might have been Johnstone.
Right, picked up by Lennon. Handballs back to the coach. Always handball back to the coach. He kicks forward and finds Dalton. Dalton gives it to Phil, who runs, has 1 bounce. Looks up. Oh, he's...
by Sam Gleeson.
Well done, Sam. Didn't overcommit. Corralled and caused the turnover. We're going to have a ball up. Just slipped at a very, very inopportune time.
That was smart play by Jack Gleeson there. Just wasn't going to let him, wasn't going to overcommit tackling him. He was just going to let him make an error, and he did. He's by slipping over.
I actually now know what Lee McCluskey yelled at me 15 years ago when he said, "Do you know what corral means?" Because that was corralling.
It was. Sandow wins the tap down, then follows up his work on the ground. Out of the play is by McLaren, and the ball will be thrown in right in front of the Merrivale coach's box. And the coach's box will be very happy looking at the scoreboard. Sees Merrivale 8-9-57, leading Nirranda 8-5-53 on the Macco High scoreboard. Clearing kick by Merrivale. McConnell in front. No clear winner. Good pressure there by Britton, who's been very good, Josh Britton. Dukas gets stripped of the ball, holding the man. Free kick go in favour of Oliver Dukas. Don't be mucking around here, boys. If you're Nirranda, you don't want to give him a free kick. Dukas takes the man on the mark.
Oh, he leg
tripped. He'll have another. He's just snuck about 5 metres in from his previous free kick. Probably could have been 50 too. Isn't that? It used to be the rule.
I think it was a tackle that slipped. I think it was a great effort from Lewis Robinson. He saw what was happening.
Correct. Dukas finds Gleeson, professional free kick. Gleeson takes full advantage of the stand rule, and he's got Mulcahy. He just misses it a little bit, and it'll trickle out of bounds. He was looking to kick it to his dad, Russell Gleeson, there in the...
That's an interesting choice. A sweater from the great Jason Lamb there too. I might have to ask him about that cardigan.
Yeah, would be keeping him nice and warm. Ball will be thrown back.
Could be a good move.
Mulcahy versus Giblin. 1 down by Giblin at the fall of the
He
ball.
didn't have the ball there, I wouldn't have thought.
Stacks on the mill. It's out. Bad bell. Good handball out. Intercepted by Nirranda.
Wilshire takes it.
Kick out of the stoppage straight in the way is Sandow. Slips over at the wrong time. Gets it out to Sam Gleeson. Gleeson has Britton all by his... Oh, it could have been a free kick in the back, and umpire Dart has seen it. Josh Britton will go back. Probably doesn't have the journey, but he'll take time off the clock. That sees Merrivale leading by 4 points, 13.5 minutes gone in this final term. Britton going to take all his time. Don't think he has the journey. I don't reckon he has the journey himself, he's thinking. But he's just outside forward 50, just like the Isaac Stevens one a bit earlier.
Manny thinks he has the journey as he trots past for the handball.
Just set it on that right-hand goalpost and let it just drift on the breeze. Britton now, the swing man. Kick on its way. It's a mongrel, but it's good enough if it's got the journey.
It cleared them all.
Joe Britton could have kicked the sealer as Joseph Britton. That's his second. Capped off a really good day. Has Josh Britton. He's worked his backside off all day, hasn't he?
Absolutely fantastic. Great reward for effort there. He's thrown himself at the ball all day, led hard. He's got up there. Safe to say you wouldn't be studying it for technique or style.
It just went dead straight.
Absolute sack and just sort of ducked across the pack and it dropped.
Yeah, and it sees Merrivale skip out to a 10-point margin. 9-9-63, leading Nirranda 8-5-53 on the Matco High scoreboard. The ball's back up in the centre. No clear winner, but it's Philp clearing kick from the centre stoppage. And leading the race is Irving versus Watson. Watson, Irving bends down, picks it up. Good pressure by Watson. He just absorbed the tackle. He knew it was coming. He's like a deer in the headlights, was Josh Irving there. He's always going to get pinged straight away from his direct opponent. Ball thrown back up. One down by Sandow. Philp could have been too high, but umpire was blindsided. The ball will be thrown back into play. Thoughts, Millsy?
I think, well, we said it was the team that was going to lose the discipline, but I think Merrivale just have controlled the play.
Yeah.
And then they've done stuff like this because Jale off the back of Jalen Porter, who just charges out of the stoppage, but Travis Cloak's glove gets in the way there, worn by Jared Walsh. He takes a mark at true centre half back.
And he's been very good.
He's been very good. Probably didn't get much look at it early there. He comes out wide to Stevens, who's been fantastic off the half-back line today for Nirranda.
He's got no options. Jack Lenehan is leading up.
One
Pressure.
lead. It was Lenehan. He honours it. Good spoil from Wilson Lenehan to Brendan Richardson. He kicks it long. It's Wilshire out-muscled there by Gleeson, who plays on fast and goes inboard. Goes to centre-half forward. Dukas can't mark.
Free kick against Wagstaff on Dukas, and it's streaming through the middle of Stevens, looking for Wilshire. Drops what he should have taken, but good work by Jack Gleeson. Gets up off all fours. Good handball, finds Bolden. Bolden's got Porter. Porter's got Dukas forward. Dukas now. Good work, Dylan Wilshire. Dukas to Bolden, slipping over too high, you name it. Free kick, Merrivale. Everything's going Merrivale's way now. Oliver Dukas has it. He's got a free man in Mulcahy, but he won't kick it to him there. He's looking to square it up. I'd just be pumping it forward to Josh Britton. No, he finds dead Bolden. He'll take ground here. Bolden now kicks it to the top of the hot spot. Britton.
Good elevation.
The swing man nearly took the Kelly Screamer mark of the day. They would have capped off his day, Josh Britton there. He just didn't come down with it.
Oh.
But Josh Britton, I think he's finding his feet playing forward.
Absolutely. Really, he's played a really good game. That would have been an absolute ripper of a grab.
Giblin wins it down to Philp. Philp by hand to Stevens, absorbs the tackle. Mulcahy bending down, picking it up. Philp, two-man tackle. And be thrown up pretty much 35 metres out in the forward pocket, favouring the end that Merrivale is kicking. To ruck do battle again. One down by Giblin. The fall of balls, McConnell took on the tackle, dropping the ball. No, too high. Too high. Free kick, McConnell. Everything is going the favour of Merrivale. You just don't want to argue here. Our umpire, Lake, will call 50. He looks like he's backing back. It could well be 50. And that could well be the ball game. He was backing back.
He was.
And that makes it a 16-point margin. That's Riley McConnell's first goal of the day. And it could be the first nail in the Nirranda coffin. Ooh, McConnell makes hard work of that. But he kicks it out onto the road. It sees Merrivale skip away now. It sees Merrivale 10-9-69, leading Nirranda 8-5-53 on the Matco Higher scoreboard.
Is it time to upgrade that outdoor chair? How's your tent holding up? Need a gazebo for that special gathering? George Taylor Stores carry all the summertime essentials that you need to make this summer the best. We'll answer your questions and have you ready in no time at George Taylor Stores. Is it time to upgrade that outdoor chair? How's your tent holding up? Need a gazebo for that special gathering? George Taylor Stores carry all the summertime essentials that you need to make this summer the best. We'll answer your questions and have you ready in no time at George Taylor Stores.
And welcome back here to the MCG. Just noticing that ad there, Liam. Did you go down and buy a new gazebo over the weekend after last weekend?
I was wondering when the gazebo, may it rest in peace, be mentioned.
But welcome
no,
back.
No, I haven't.
Here.
I probably should.
Probably should. It's a 14-point margin. 16-point margin here in favour of the home side. Merrivale 10-9, 69 leading Nirranda.
Wouldn't that have been great if Millsy was around for that?
It would have been.
I would have put bloody pegs in the thing and hold it to the ground.
Oh,
mate.
there was
But anyway,
pegs in it. It was pretty well bolted down.
You haven't got the right pegs if it's blown away. Gleason's kick forward. Good fist from the back there by McCann. Everyone overruns it except Crepp, who just belts it forward to his teammates' advantage, but Wagstaff cats it off, gives it out to Isaac Stevens. He handballs out to Dylan Philp, who flicks it up to Richardson. Richardson kicks down the line, but it doesn't get any further than Manny Sandow's taking a fantastic mark, running back with the
strong mark
flight.
by Manny Sandow, who's played a big game again. Like all the big 4, 5 players at Merrivale they're still good players, and they've got a sniff out now. Sandow pumping it inside forward.
Trav.
Joe Britton. Oh, Josh Britton, I should say. Got me J's mixed up. And it trickled out of bounds right next to the forward point post, favouring the end. Merrivale kicking 2. And it'll be Mulcahy versus Giblin. You just look to a 50-50 contest here for Merrivale and let their small forwards go to work. Ball thrown back in. Giblin wins it down to the front. It's Stevens. Small kick finds the Rolls Royce. Drops what he should have taken. Dylan Wilshire. Kick inside by Petrel Johnstone. Josh Britton's got his name written all over it. Just carries a bit further on the breeze. Stevens now hacks it forward. Wilshire missed handball. McLaren kicks it out. Looking for Robot. And Robin's got Akers. And good work by Carroll on the mark. Chip over the top. Finding Robinson. Robinson now has got Harding. The 20 minutes gone. They're 3 goals behind. They can't delay the game. Nirranda finds Harding, who's been extremely quiet today. Sean Barnes has done a fantastic job on the big full forward from Nirranda.
He'll go home tonight, and before he turns off the light, he'll check that Sean Barnes is not under his pillow, because he will be haunting him.
Everywhere. Gleason, chip kick inside, finds Dukas. Dukas now. Can't move it quickly because Isaac Stevens is the loose man behind the ball. Dukas now, he's going to chip it sideways and find
Barnes.
Barnes now. Kick down the line, looking for, doesn't have the journey, finds Bolden. Bolden, a chip inside, finds Carroll. Justin Carroll, wheel onto the right boot, pump it inside forward 50. Crap, and there's that man Stevens. He just pumped it forward, and Stevens is all by himself. Finds Neil, who's gone out of the game after his dynamite first quarter, looking for Harding, who's come up the ground, and Barnes again, where Harding is. Sean Barnes is about a metre behind, if that.
If that gives a good spoil, so we'll have a boundary throw in front of the Kelly sign.
Next to the Roma Britnell sign out there on the outer wing.
Strangely, just on the other side of that's the QX3 sign. Of course, we've got a few QX3 goal of the days.
Contenders. It's going to be a hotly contested contender today.
Ned Bolden just traipses across the line. He's had a fantastic final quarter, Ned Bolden. His ability to keep running and hitting his targets has been great. Usually we find these games that have been very hard physical games, it'll get a bit sloppy, and probably Nirranda have started missing targets at the back half of the game, which has hurt them going forward. But you found Merrivale that through the likes of Ned Bolden and Jalen Porter, they've kept running and they've kept hitting those targets.
Correct. Free kick against Carroll.
And Robinson's kick goes along the ground, which we just said. He's worked hard, Lewis Robinson, but tired legs. He's just dribbled along the ground. As you can see, he runs down to the forward line for a breather. He looks spent as Lewis.
And umpire Lake will throw it up in front of the new electric scoreboard here at Merrivale. Sees the home team leading by 16 points. Sandow versus Rowbottom, 1 down by Rowbottom. Clearing kick by Nirranda going forward. Harding again with Barnes. No, that was Wilshire with Johnstone. Carroll handball. In finds McCluskey to Gleason. Gleason inside forward, inside the centre square to Dukas. Dukas could have been held without possession.
Definitely held without possession
coming
now.
Through is Mulcahy.
You watch the ball, I'll watch the fight.
Looking for Crepp. Crepp has smart work by Crepp. Got Jack Gleason. Jack Gleeson back to Nathan Krepp. Nathan Krepp, kick away. Brad Bell in the goal square. Kick in, and there's the game. Merrivale are home. Smart play by Nathan Krepp, tapping it over to the Sam Gleeson. Back to Nathan Krepp, and saw Brad Bell streaming into the goal square with a centimetre perfect kick. Brad Bell strolls in and kicks the sealer. That's his second goal for the day, second of the term, and it sees Merrivale skip out to a 22-point margin, a margin that is too great. 24 minutes gone into this final term.
Absolutely everything going against Nirranda now.
Yep, they are well and truly swimming against the tide.
Absolutely. And Bradley Pallett's been fantastic. He probably hasn't had much opportunity the first 3 quarters, but he's had 2 opportunities in this last quarter when it's counted for his team.
Centre clearance by Gleeson. And that's that battle of McCann versus Britton.
Oh,
good
bad
pressure.
kick.
And Bolden has it. And Mulcahy, the father from MASH, will line up, kick his first goal of the day. Potentially his first goal of the year. Do you know much about this?
I never heard of him before, to be honest. Apart from that he was the priest on MASH.
But as you were saying...
Don't take that as gospel.
Wow. Oh, Zinger.
You're the one that wanted me back, Liam,
There
so
he
you
is.
get what you get.
I was waiting for it. You had to do something.
Ben Mulcahy comes in. Deliberate approach. Kick on its way. It's straight. It's long. It's home. And judging by the way the boys are running through, that would be his first goal. And that sees Merrivale extend their lead to 12-9-81. And Nirranda have not scored this term. It's 8-5-53 on the Matco High scoreboard.
I want you back so much, Millsy. I'm going to send you out to do some boundary riding once the...
By the look of all the coats on out there, it might be cold, though.
You've got your jacket there, mate. Walks has been jumping fences and then running back, and we've had to take extra ad breaks for him to catch his breath back.
Get stuffed, Liam.
You know, it's just been awful.
And what we talked it up all game, this final term coming home down breeze, downhill, and to the Premiership reunion crowd. Merrivale were always a sniff. One down by Nirranda at the fall of the ball is Philp. And there's that man Porter again. A great tackle there. Good smother by Sandow. Not getting far, but bustling through the pack is Watson. He's been very good as well today, Oliver Watson.
He has been. He's done more than he's been more than serviceable in his role.
Very much so.
Yeah. You can't ask too much more than when everyone does what's asked of him, can you?
Correct. And Scotty Kelly be very, very pleased with today's result.
Like he was very happy with their game last week, but yeah, he'd be happy again. Dobson's met hard by Harding. Harding slung him around. He didn't have the ball there, Darty, but anyway. So Irving picks up. He runs forward. He kicks it high. It's to Robertson and Carroll.
Bounce to the ball to finds McCluskey. Errant handball in the ways Dalton, but follows up his work was Carroll. McCluskey to hand to Bolden, all by hand. Kick inside, looking for Weirmouth. Weirmouth wheels onto that left boot. Errant kick, a bit long for his namesake, probably his brother Kane. Kick was a bit long, and Stevens marks. Finds Richardson in front of the canteen. Back inside, looking for Irving. Irving cramping. Squaring it up now, finds Stevens, who's probably been Niranda's best player today. Isaac Stevens finds Wagstaff. Wagstaff. Kick down the wing, looking for Lenahan. Chest mark in front of Wilson Lenahan. And there's the final siren. Victory to the home side on a big day for the club. Sees Merrivale run out, can in the end 28-point margin. 12-9-81 to Nirranda 8-5-53 as my partner in crime is running out.
He's out of the van.
To getting an interview. We'll wait for him to put the earpiece in so we can tell him who we want to talk to.
What a game, Walks.
It's a great game of football by Merrivale. Obviously, Nirranda have a few out, and so do Merrivale. But Merrivale's forward half structure looks so much better with Joe Lenahan. And if we could, we might try and get...
no, you won't be on just yet. We're just getting organised. But
Josh Britton.
A handy win.
It was a handy win for the Vale. And Nirranda probably didn't need that, but they do have a few out. But that's... it is what it is. You can only... And so did Merrivale. Merrivale had 4 quality players out from last week's team in the 2 Neves, Reggie Barling and Zach Sandow. So they're handy enough players.
They are.
Okay. Oh, he's going to get Ned Bolden.
Look out.
Ned Bolden doesn't want to have a bar of it.
No, he's been knocked back.
No, he'll just go and demand it.
Yeah, here we go. All right, let's cross down to Nick Mills. Hopefully he's got us as he just gets his earpiece, in going. I think so. Let's go down to Millsy. Millsy, you've got you're on. I'm there.
Got you, mate.
You are on, mate. Yeah, you're on.
Would you? I feel like it's kind of been brewing. I feel like we had a pretty good game against Allenford. I mean, that's a pretty good side. I mean, they're kind of standards, so I think across the board, I don't know, I feel like we gave it right to them and followed it through today, so hopefully momentum goes our way for a little bit.
Absolutely. I sort of felt, Paul and I were discussing in the van, especially your last quarter, we thought you were really good. Your run kept going, and probably the difference was yourself and Chandler Porter, you probably hit your targets. The fitness is there because that was a physical game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it definitely helps. I mean, I can kind of fly under the radar with people like Manny and the Gleasons and Jalen and Dookie. I mean, I could go on and on, so it's nice for me. I kind of just go under the radar and goes all right, I suppose.
Absolutely, and obviously only half a dozen games into your career here at Merrivale.
Yep.
Obviously a special one with 2 reunions on this weekend, so it was nice to come home with that breeze with the bar behind you.
Yeah, I think the bar's a pretty big motivator for Merrivale. I don't think it's the first time Merrivale would turn up for a good bar, so hopefully we just get the bar going every week and we'll be right.
Awesome. Well, Ned, thanks for joining us. You're very reluctant, but come on, mate. It's never going to be hard-hitting questions here. But
it's stressful.
It's a fantastic game, a fantastic win, and, followed up some brilliant work from your set last week. So, thanks, mate.
Cheers. Thanks, mate.
Another good interview
Right,
by
Nick Mills. Just thought we'd just throw him under the bus. He is very happy.
To the bar too, I would have thought.
Yes. I would suggest that would be the case. You better get yourself back to the van, Nicholas, because we'll hopefully Trav can follow. The boys into the room, which would be good to get the team song, as I'd say. It'll be sung with some gusto, as we say, Paul Walker.
Yes, it will be, and it's a scalp that Merrivale needed to take. They've been pretty strong for many a year. This year they've lost a few players, but this is a win that they, as Ned said, they played really well, and my Spies last week were pretty happy. They had a bit of their mongrel back. Merrivale.
Your Spies.
My Spies, people that I talked to, said that they played hard, tough.
Your contacts.
Unconditional, hard football, and they did the same thing today, and they got the result they much deserved. So
we're going to cross down to the rooms. Trav's on his way in. We'll hopefully get the team song.
If he can get through the crowd.
Maybe. He'll just have to use his elbows.
There'll be a very big crowd in there.
It will be. We'll start to hear the song. He's getting in there. Good on him. And we're in.
Football Club sung that famous yellow and black song loud and proud today, and thoroughly deserved. Nick Mills.
Absolutely, it was a fantastic win by them. Like we said at the start, we always knew it was going to be a good game, and they matched up well. Yeah. And didn't they?
I did tip Merrivale.
You did. I
don't think so. I don't think I put a tip in.
I was going to say, I don't think either of you put a tip in.
No, yeah, I said Merrivale, Nirranda by 3 goals.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same.
Yeah.
Were you?
Yeah, I was.
Were you though?
I was. I just didn't think Merrivale had the potency up front, but Josh Britton's probably that's the best game I've seen Josh Britton play.
They're coming, boys, aren't they?
They were never. I wouldn't have written them off.
No.
They just didn't have a forward structure.
Yeah.
And they're sort of finding that way, and you throw in Barling back into that side and Jack. They've all of a sudden they've got a forward structure with Josh Britton playing that lead-up type forward. And as you said during the call, Nathan Krepp can then play out of the square.
Yeah, and he's been good as that third lead-up option.
Yeah.
But he's better when he's back in the square.
Correct, for sure.
You boys have got a lot to discuss.
We do. It's going to be tough to pick out best players, but I don't know. I just don't know. It'll be interesting. We'll have to nut it out.
We haven't had a Paul Walker, Nick Mills debate for a while, so I'm sure the viewers are just absolutely
sitting on the edge of their seat waiting for the.
Absolutely.
Probably will hold their breaths, I would have thought.
Yeah, for
Waiting-
sure.
waiting by the phone.
Well, let's just get them. We'll cut to a break. We'll give you boys some time to get the debate rolling, and then we'll come back and we'll speak about all our best players, and then we might even get some other around the ground scores as well. This is a WDFL game day from the MCG of the South. Back soon.
I need you to let me know what's important to you. Only then can I truly understand your aspirations and be the best representative for you. Feel free to drop into my office and share your thoughts with me. I'm also online at romabritnell.com.au or catch me on social media. I'm here to work for you. Let's make it happen and let's make a difference.
Hi, Ben Cunnington here. When it comes to looking after my property, there's one place I trust, Bell's Garden Centre. They stock ride-on mowers from Ferris, Ariens and Country Clipper, plus small power equipment from Victor, Super Swift, Echo, Shindaiwa and Greenworks. With over 60 years combined servicing experience, they'll keep your gear running right. And it's not just machinery. Bells have everything for your garden, from giftware and pots to bird baths and concrete features. They even deliver anywhere across the southwest. So if you want the best for your yard, head to Bell's Garden Centre. They've got you covered.
If it's time to add a little magic to your flooring and windows, our online catalogue is full of great ideas at great prices. There's magic in a Solomon's floor.
Yes, Grace. And there's magic in a Solomon's store.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off a tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
At ASAP Local Plumbing, we know that when it comes to your home or business, you need a team that gets the job done right the first time. From expert hot water system installations to full septic tank and drainage solutions, we handle the heavy lifting so you don't have to. We're your go-to, trusted professionals for water quality and filtration.
At the Vet Group, we strive to provide you and your pet with a service of the highest standard, which is both compassionate and professional. Our aim is to keep your pet strong and healthy with timely preventative advice and treatment when required. Should your pet need emergency care, we are here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Your pet is an important member of your family, and as such, we treat them with the respect and empathy that they deserve. The Vet Group, your local vet.
G'day, Jeff Cook here at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool. We're more than just tyres. Our team not only specialise in helping you with your tyre needs, but other mechanical needs as well. The Tyre Factory Warrnambool has all the leading brands of tyres, including Hankook, Maxxis and BFG. Plus we also offer a number of wheel packages and wheel alignments. Get in touch with us at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool for your mechanical needs. We are more than just tyres at the Tyre Factory Warrnambool, Raglan Parade.
Lava Street Veterinary Clinic on Raglan Parade is a caring, family-run clinic offering exceptional care at affordable prices. We're the only clinic in Warrnambool dedicated to small animals. Paws, feathers, scales and fins. For over 40 years, our family tradition has been our commitment to your pet's well-being. With a purpose-built facility and the latest technology, we provide gold standard care. From community de-sexing days to special offers each month, experience the difference at Lava Street Veterinary Clinic.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs. Portable en-suites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire. Everything you need in one location.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
K9000 Dog Wash, your locally owned and Australian manufactured DIY dog wash. The quick, easy and trusted solution for washing your dog, no matter their size. Warm water, gentle shampoo and conditioner, flea and tick rinse, and safe, comfortable drying for a stress-free finish. It's fast, affordable and always available when you need it. With a bike wash and pet laundry available too. K9000 Dog Wash, making bath time easier for you and more fun for them.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
And welcome back to Wdfnl Game Day Live down here at the MCG, which saw the home side run out victors 12-9-81 to Nirranda 8-5-53. Nick Mills, pretty good game of football.
Very, very good game of football. Not what I predicted at the start, as you reminded me that I tipped Nirranda in a close one, but there it was. Merrivale just got the chocolates home, done it for the blokes on the hill.
For the blokes on the hill, and we were discussing during the ad, the break there and so forth. It was very hard to pick best players for Merrivale. Just as much as it was to pick best players for Nirranda too.
Well, even harder to pick players for Nirranda, I think. We had a couple that started. Brock Neal started the game on fire, so he gets a mention because he kicked 3 goals and he looked like he was going to be the difference early in the game because Nick Harding didn't get anywhere near it.
Yeah, he had a very quiet game, Nick Harding. I just think that might have been the quality of player that was playing on him too.
Absolutely, yeah, he was very well held. You'd be very happy with the job Barnes done. Lewis Robertson, I thought, showed some real grit. He was hard, he was tough, he ran hard. He was buggered by the end of the game. And that's a good sign because he's come across from Cobden and he's fitted in very nicely within the playing group.
Yep.
And he put his body on the line. He was hard. I thought he could hold his head high. He tried hard. Then we had Dylan Philp. Game was all but gone, and he was still running past and making an option, leading up the ground and trying to get his team up and about, and couldn't quite get there. And then, strangely, in a team that's been defeated by 5 goals, I've got 2 backmen next.
Yeah.
I thought Brendan Richardson, he just read the play really, really well. Likes to get off, float off a bit, and take that extra mark, and he did. He sit in the hole. He took some good marks. He took the game on. But the best game I've seen him play for Nirranda was actually Isaac Stevens today. I thought Isaac was great. Probably a different role for him down back, but read the ball so well. Great skills.
And uses the ball
great
well
skills coming out, which you set your game up off the half-back line.
Correct.
We all know that. And so someone with his sort of ball reading ability can take a contested mark and then can run and take it on. So fantastic.
I reckon
game.
He kicked 11 goals in the game they played against Dennington as well this year. So he's a very class player. Recapping the goal kickers, singles to James Wilshire, Isaac Stevens we talk about, which was a very crucial goal in that third term. Setting it out on the right-hand goalpost, just drifting it back. Sam Wilshire started like a house on fire, and I think Sam Wilshire needs to keep his green boots on.
Keep the green boots on.
Keep the green boots. Young Jack Lenahan with a couple, and Brock Neal with 3. For the win, I've got the winners. I was going to say the easy job, but it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It was just as tough picking the best players on us in the winning side as it was the the losing side. Now, very rarely would we see a game played by Manny Sandow and not have him in the best players. So I thought the brothers Gleeson were instrumental. They were playing back, they were playing forward through the midfield. They were pretty good today. Jack and Sam. Oliver Dukas was third. Jalen Porter was everywhere. It's difficult to not mention this bloke. Obviously, he did a job on their key position forward, Sean Barnes. Sean Barnes did the job on Nick Harding, kept him goalless, and we found in that last term Harding was up the ground more, looking to get his hands on it. But we thought if this bloke doesn't play today, Merrivale don't win. It's the best game I've seen him play. I after talking to him last weekend, he was telling me how he was getting pulled from forward to back just to fill a hole last week. But the swing man, Josh Britton, kicked 2 goals. He led up at the ball tiresomely all day.
Yep.
He gave a contest. If he couldn't win the ball, he brought it to the ground. I reckon Nathan Krepp got a couple of goals off the ground from his forward pressure as well. So we thought the Kerman's player of the day goes to Josh Britton. He kicked 2, probably kicked the sealer 2, which was it wasn't a pretty goal. He wouldn't go back and watch it on replay, but took the responsibility, took his time, gathered his thoughts, and kicked truly to probably seal the game for the Vale down here at the MCG. The Kelly Screamer, we could almost give it to the Kelly almost Screamer today because there wasn't there wasn't a standout mark today. Sam Wilshire had a couple of cracks at it. Joshy Britton almost, and this is Josh Britton learning his role as a forward because he's been predominantly back, learning his craft forward. Once he gets the nous a bit more forward, I'm not sure. Where did you play? Did you play forward?
No, I was backman.
Backman, yeah, okay. So you've got to learn the craft. It's not as easy playing forward as it is back to know where to run, when to go, how to read the flight of the ball.
Not every backman's a Fraser Garrick who can slot seamlessly from full back to full forward.
Correct. But yeah, Joshy Britton will learn his craft, and that's what they're lacking down here at Merrivale from what we've seen so far is that forward structure. And I believe Scotty Kelly is on the right path there. Goal kickers for the home side, singles to Ollie Dukas, Riley McConnell, Ben Mulcahy kicking his first, as we thought. We were unsure.
Swamped was Father Mulcahy.
Mulcahy. We weren't sure, but judging by the way the boys reacted, he rounds out the singles. Brad Bell got 2 in that last term, 1 crucial one at the start, and then a super kick by Nathan Krepp to hit him lace out in the goal square. The big fella, Manny Sandow, with 2. As I mentioned, Josh Britton with 2. And Nathan Krepp now, he's kicked 3 himself, kicked 3 out of 12, so great effort by Nathan Krepp and was getting back to the Nathan Krepp we know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we move on to the QX3 goal of the day. Now, this will be a contentious discussion. We have 5 contenders.
Jeez.
We have Brock Neal with a snap in that first term. Nathan Krepp with a kick off the ground in the first term. Brock Neal again with a snap in the first term. We have Ollie Dukas' snap in the second term. And then Jack Lenehan in the third. We could probably throw Nathan Krepp in there with his dribble kick. His snap. His kick out of mid. And that was probably a bit further out. So I forgot to put that down. So my apologies, Nathan. But we'll go back there and we'll do that now. So who do we thought? Fitzy, you start.
No, I'm leaving it up to you.
What if there's a
tiebreaker, I'll contribute. But
okay, you start with it, and we'll just vote the opposite to you.
No, I want you guys to have a go.
I actually thought Brock Neal's first goal was for mine. Brock's was a brilliant goal.
Well, the positive about that is we don't have to talk to him because I think the same.
Excellent. No more Fitzy sitting on the fence.
Yeah,
decision made.
No more Fitzy. As I say, special mentions to Nathan Krepp, Ollie Dukas and Jack Lenehan, but the QX3 goal of the day goes to Brock Lenehan.
Brock Neal.
Brock Leonard. No, that's twice now.
Ghost players.
Goodness me.
Yeah. Brock Neal, as we said, started like a house on fire, and just like most of the Nirranda players, they just fell away after half time, didn't they?
They did after half time. We really didn't see much more.
We'll put some around the grounds, boys. We'll go quickly around the grounds. A bit of an upset at the MAC today.
Ooh, Collegians.
Old Collegians 11-9-75 defeating Creek 10-11-71.
Wow. A close game that Collegians have won. That's a
very good
one of those.
So that's a really, really good sign for them
For
and
them.
their growth as a team.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's actually a really worrying statement for the rest of the competition.
But looking at the Collegian side going in today, I don't reckon I saw Joe McKinnon's name mentioned.
Sam Kelly kicked 4. Jiron Chatfield kicked 4. Tommy Smith with 2, and they were the only multiple goal scorers.
Is that the final?
Yep, that's the final score, I believe. Well, it says fourth quarter 0-0-0-0. So looks like that's it. And Jake Dowell and Jaden Cleaver, the multiple goal scorers for the Demons.
For the Collegians? For the Warriors, you mean?
Yeah.
Jake Dowell's had a good patch. He kicked 8 last week. And 4
for
this
sure.
Week, so.
Yep, for sure. And then we've obviously gone out to Timboon as well. 10-point victory to the home side. Timboon Demons, 14-6-90, defeating Kalura at 11-14-80. So Timboon continue to ride along nicely.
Oh, hello. Score's changed.
I don't think you might have been premature on that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's 77-75.
Hang on, let me go back.
No, I've got the up.
Oh, there it is here. Yes, well, there you go. It did say it was 0-0-0-0, but maybe it was still going.
You think the game would have been finished by now?
Yeah, well,
it would have been finished for a good 20 minutes.
So no upset. We'll go back and just scrap that. If this score is correct at the moment, Russells Creek emerged 2-point victors, 11-11-77 to Old Collegians 11-9-75. So we'll have to wait for the final score to be put in for there, but that's according to Play HQ.
It does.
And any word from the Cats, Millsy? What's the go out at Pam Newer?
A grade won the netball, according to my wife, 47-17, and
There
that's
you
the
go.
last update I've got.
Fair enough. Well done. Good work.
Yeah, that's all I've got for you.
It was good to have him back, though, Walks, wasn't it?
It was. We might have to get him back next
The
week.
A team special.
Well, we are coming to
a very special event next week. That's for sure. The Heart Kids round out there at Allensford. So it's going to be a very
Collegians.
Going to be a very special.
That's the game of the round.
That's the game of the round, and it will be a very important game for the Cats and Collegians, and also a very special one for us to be bringing to you live next week. So looking forward to that. And Heart Kids round means a lot to the Cattery and Old Collegians, Millsy, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, yes. Both clubs have been affected, got Heart Kids involved. So
Yep.
I think over the last year alone, I think we raised over $5,000 and donated.
How good's that?
So
my cousin's son William is a Heart Kid.
well, it's amazing once you start talking about how far and wide it reaches. So it'll be a good game of football, and it'll be a great day for both clubs in the league.
But just speaking from a family perspective, going through that whole process of waiting for William to get a heart transplant, and he was on what's called a Berlin heart, which is an external heart that basically was keeping him alive. But there's only so long that the kids can stay on those Berlin hearts before, unfortunately, they can't continue, functioning without a transplant. And it got down to within hours for William to receive a heart transplant, and now he's playing footy. He's a fantastic little cricketer as well. So it's a fantastic organisation, Heart Kids, and you just don't realise how many people have been affected by congenital heart disease, because it's certainly one of those hidden factors, boys. We talk a little bit about all the, the C's of the world and leukemia and all that. It's certainly one that goes unnoticed. But I'm looking forward to next week. It'll be good to be out there. And you got the jumpers, Millsy, new jumpers?
New jumpers and netball dresses. They look fantastic. So
Good. So you'll be wearing a dress for the coverage next week?
I don't think there's any girls in the side my size. So
Oh, damn.
Dean does some good work at QX3, but I don't think he's a magician.
Fair enough. So it'll be a good game to be out there, Walks. Looking forward to that.
It will be. It will be, very much so. And obviously the ladder leaders against another up-and-coming side in Collegians. And if Collegians are to go anywhere this year, they need to start beating a few of these teams.
They did it in the corresponding game last year by 6 goals, remember?
Correct, they did. But they've dropped games to sides that they would have thought that they were going to beat.
Well, I almost gave them one today.
Well, potentially. You just don't know what's happening.
Yeah, who knows?
With my Player HQ or whatever it's called.
Who knows?
Saying My Cricket.
But boys, it was good to be back together, the band back together again.
It is, and obviously next week, because we're out at Allensford, he doesn't like to travel this one.
No.
I have to drive to Allensford.
Yeah, exactly. And I have to as well. It's only up the road for me. It'll be a nice day. But Walks, thanks for your time again, mate.
It was a pleasure, my friend.
And Millsy, it's just it's always a pleasure, mate. And you haven't lost it, has he? Walks, he's just quick wit,
like a hand in a glove.
Yeah, and I've noticed as well. It's almost like he's your Sonny to share. Like you didn't get any names mucked up today.
Yes,
it's like Millsy just gives you a bit of stability.
Yeah, a bit of stability.
Not
thinking as much.
When you're on your
Easy
own.
when you've got a whole heap of Wilshires, a couple of Gleasons, and Dukas, and the only one I had trouble with was
Father Mulcahy.
So I was waiting for someone to chime in and give me the name so I could say anything.
Yeah, well, boys, let's get out of here. Thank you very much to everyone that tuned in and continues to tune in every week. It's always a pleasure to bring you the Warrnambool District Football Netball League. Well done to all the winners today, and we'll catch up with you next week.
And it's bye for now.
Game day on Fitz Media Live. Brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions.
Kick off the ground by Dukas, it's a goal!
The Vet Group.
Porter left foot snap it, goal, and there's Merrivale first.
Gleeson Real Estate.
It's a goal, and it's another one.
And member for South West Coast, Roma Britnell. Game day on Fitz Media Live.